My opinion is about as valuable as a screen door on a submarine. Technically present, entirely useless, and only there to let more nonsense in. Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon. This is Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Oodles. Please fasten your seatbelts, lift your tray tables to the upright position, and brace for impact. Joining me today, this man is as useful as a Tesco self-checkout when you've got alcohol and bananas. It's Stig.
What? Alcohol and bananas?
It's hard to, you've got to get them scanned separately. Never mind. Also, this man is as useful as a spell checker in a Reform UK Facebook group comment section. It's Gadget.
We aye. Stop the boats. Actually, no, that's Biggie's line.
And this man is as useful as a vibrator with trust issues and no batteries. It's Biggie. And finally, this lady is as useful as a mate who says, "Leave it with me," and vanishes for 3 weeks only to find said mate has been working as a pub DJ taking requests from deaf people. It's Candy.
That's quite the title.
That's awfully specific, Doodles. Is that something that's happened
How did you know?
I just know. I've got cameras everywhere, mate. How are you all doing on this really, really cold day?
Mort!
Fine. Perfect day for a run.
Perfect day for a run in this. It's about, for the future listeners, it's about 10 degrees Celsius, I'd say. Is it fuck? Is it fuck?
I did 40 minutes of gardening before, and I swear I lost 2 stone in sweat.
You were gardening?
Well, I was doing the lawn and the hedges.
Oh, God, he's a real man, that guy. He's a man.
Do it. The dog's got anywhere to have a shit.
Anybody see you mowing? Did you do that sort of manly nod back to them? Like, yeah.
I don't look at me.
I've just mowed a lawn.
No, I don't
Is
look
it
at my
even better
neighbours.
when you see a bald man, 2 bald men mowing, and you're both like, yes, we are bald men mowing.
Who would I be mowing with? I'm the only bald man around here.
He's killed the rest of them. There's only one bald man on my street.
I like that. Divide and conquer. No division.
They can only be
You're
one.
good. You're good. Guess what, guys? This time, like next week, we'll be together.
Oh my God.
Not this time next week. We'll be on the drive home, but yes, we'll have been together for 2 days.
We'll have been together for too long. Some would say.
We're sick of each other again.
You're getting excited to see each other.
Yeah.
Always.
Because if you don't know, why are we meeting up, Gadget?
Well, I mean, we do meet up every year for our podcastling adventures where we drink, we love, we hug, some people die.
Never in the summer, though.
Never in the summer. It's always been an autumn, winter kind of thing. But we are at UK Games Expo on Saturday the 30th of May doing Scorched live. And it's going to,
Oh my God.
and it's going to be fun. It's going to be chaotic. They have no idea
We're
what's
big now.
coming.
We're big ting.
Oh, we're big ting.
Big ting.
So
You looking forward to it, Candy?
I'm starting to get nervous now.
it's all right. Just get a fucking half cut on the drive over there, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have to. In character.
Car beers to the expo. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that stick. I like that.
But yeah, so if you are in and around Birmingham on Saturday the 30th, get a ticket for the UK Games Expo. We are playing in one of the boardrooms. I think it's Boardroom 4, Piazza Suite or something like that. You don't need to pay for a ticket for us. You just need to get a ticket into the expo, and it gives you the full access to all of the halls of the board games and all the nerdy things in there. But yeah, we're playing at 2:30. Come see us. Candy's got stickers for everyone who attends.
They're shiny.
And it will be a fun time. And the best part is these 4 idiots have no idea what I've cooked up for them. We have not practiced this. They have not prepped anything. I have a long list of things prepped.
The best part of it is me and Stig are going to go to the pub instead and leave you. And all that.
No, you're not, because have you seen the prices of beer in the NEC?
No.
When Candy and I went to see
Call the boot
Tenacious
of
D
your car the pub.
a few years ago, this was a few years ago, I paid £9.30 for a plastic bottle of Carling because I was.
And that's why we're taking cans in the car.
What you say, Biggie?
And every so often we'll be nipping back out to the car for top-ups.
Oh, imagine how hot those beers are going to be, though.
Do you remember, like,
Hot beers are better than no beers.
do you remember in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire when Madame Moody was constantly just
Yeah.
on his flask?
Yeah, it's going to be up until I'm going to need
And it is
We all
probably
have to-
potion as well.
So my question is going to be: is there another slot after us?
Yes.
There's loads.
So we have to be done and dusted by that.
Yeah, we have an hour and a half. We're not closing the show.
We're not the main act.
Not this year.
Not this year. No, we have an hour and a half to introduce the audience to us, play our little game, and then get the fuck out of there.
God.
And
It's
Biggie,
going to be tremendous.
don't get us cancelled. There's actual people here. I can't edit you.
Oh, I know. That's fine.
Can we all tie each other together? Because I'm scared that one of
No.
us is going to get lost, and it's going to be me.
I'm putting a flagpole on you.
Yeah. Or
I
like
mean,
a Sims little pointer thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
have
yeah,
you not
I
seen,
saw
have you not
that.
seen those little hair bands with the arrow on them?
Arrow, yeah.
Yeah. But
You
just
might
our
find
own
your
faces
future
at the
husband
top.
there, Candy.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah,
I'm sure there'll be lots of eligible
there.
bachelors.
Little Snakes and Ladders boy or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
What if she did? That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
So cool, wouldn't it? And we're all there at her wedding going, we got them together.
Maybe I could play a tic-tac-toe with someone.
Oh my.
We.
Hey.
Anyway, enough of that. People are here to listen to us shill our wares in Birmingham. They want it in their ears right now. And what they know and they desire and they must have before we continue is Biggie's breaking news.
You may already know, but he doesn't, because it's time for Biggie's Breaking News.
Yep, here it is. Are you ready?
Yes.
Next, first thing up. Major PS5 security vulnerability has been exposed. Yes, that's right. Thanks to Colin Moriarty from Sacred Symbols host. He's been a victim of social engineering scam, which actually resulted in his PSN account being taken away from him. He was in the middle of streaming with his colleague Dustin Furman, I think his name is, when he got booted out of the PlayStation Network. And then he started getting loads of emails come through into his account. And the next thing you know, he lost all access to his PSN account. Luckily for him, he's obviously quite a big person in the sort of YouTube content creator world, however you look at him, he has connections. So he used them quite quickly and did manage to get his account back. But according to him, the way that they did it was basically using your PlayStation Network username, an associated email address, and something along the lines of a transaction ID or a purchase date. It's all they needed. And by doing that, they contact customer
How did
services.
they have that?
Well, if you're able to go online, you can probably find somebody's PlayStation Network. He's the username, you may refer to it when he's been streaming, all that sort of thing. His email address, you could probably track down.
His email address.
But the thing that gave him away.
Email associate is probably his work. The email associate is probably his work email as well. So that would be easy enough to find. And then they just had to find a day when you made a purchase. When he's a content creator, says, "I just bought X game." So they go, "Okay, you bought that on the 23rd of May."
Oh, sorry. Ringing up tenant
Customer services will, by the sounds of it, take that information and it actually bypasses any passwords or pass keys that you may have as to multi-factor authorization, whatever it's called. And yeah, you will lose access to your account, which is a bit shit.
Just a bit.
So the weird thing is, this has been going on for a week, if not longer, and Sony have not commented on this yet. But Colin did say that he had a lot of support from Sony, so he couldn't deny that they were helpful in actually, he had his advantages of being that sort of person in the industry, so they did get it sorted quickly, whereas for common people, it might be a lot harder. But he's certainly going to keep pushing this issue, hopefully Sony will find some way to resolve it, because apparently it's that easy to do.
Oh. I don't know what to say. I feel
Bit
like
shit.
anything's easy like that. I think anyone can get into anything, really, can't they? I kind of think it's a bit daft having people knowing his email address.
I mean, you wouldn't have thought anything about it if he had two-factor authentication anyway. Like, he wouldn't have expected anything like this to get through. Like, this really seems like it's not necessarily
a call center issue rather than a
security. It's not so much a vulnerability with PlayStation Network. It's a problem with their customer service agents.
Staff.
And their policies.
And if you get an incompetent one, let's say you're speaking to someone on the first day. Oh shit! I didn't do all 4 questions that I was supposed to ask for DPA.
Well, they are generally sort of low paid from overseas,
which is why I think it's a policy issue. Like, I can't remember which services are, but I had to ring up one where I did have two-factor authentication because I'd lost access to my account. I can't remember who it was, and they pushed a message to my phone, and I had to read out the number to the agent before they'd let me in.
Yeah,
so it's like
most of them do that.
It's like stuff like so if I can go to Sony and go, hey, I've got Biggie's email address, and I knew that he bought this game on this day, and this is his PSN ID, I can get into your account.
Big Copman 69.
Yeah, like it's that's a policy thing, because really they should be doing more to authenticate that I am you.
Yeah, it should be 5-factor authentication. I fucking do.
Well, even down to things like, what was the card you used for this transaction? Not just you made a transaction on this day.
Give me the last 4 digits of your bank card, or
or like
mother's maiden name,
or like go through your purchases of the last year and pick a random thing and say, you bought this game, how much on the PS Network? How much was it for? That kind of thing. You know, where you've got to give like reasonable answers. That means you would have had access.
I'm surprised that Sony have a fucking they have a call center customer service team.
Yeah, how'd you get into that?
Fucking, what's the number for that?
We'll go through about 6 robots first.
I know Colin has his haters. I get that. I don't mind his podcast, but
I'm not entirely sure who it is.
Colin Moriarty, you know him.
Wasn't he on Kind of Funny?
Kind of funny, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sherlock's arch nemesis.
Sherlock Holmes, yeah. I know what you mean now. Yeah, you were saying.
I do recommend if you listen to the, he doesn't do that stuff really anymore. But if you listen to his current episode on sacred symbols, it's an interesting listen. He explains the whole thing, how it happened, what he did.
I don't listen to many gaming podcasts. Never mind just a Sony only one. Fuck that. And this week on the PlayStation podcast, another non-first party game that we've been playing. The fuck do they talk about? Oh my god! And these are the trophies I've got this week.
They just spend 6 months building up to Wolverine, and then they've like finished it in a weekend.
Yeah, and gone. It's all right. 8 out of 10. See you next year for the next exclusive. I just can't imagine. There's nothing wrong with talking about games, but broaden your horizons. But yeah, it's sad that he's got hacked. That's what they call it on Facebook, don't they? I've been hacked. Even though no one's actually hacked you.
That's what they always say on X when they when they post on their main account, but they think they've logged into the burner account. And they go, oh no, I was hacked. So you fuck off, you were hacked.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to log out.
I was hacked. Oh, when I used to work in the phone industry, there was always someone used to come and go, I've been hacked. I've got so many cleaner apps. No, you downloaded a stupid game from China, and now you said yes to all permissions, and they're just downloading cleaner apps in background. You fucking idiot.
It's like my dad. Fucking hell. Went around his dad sort his PC out once. He's just like, I'm like, what is all this? Like all these things installed. Do you just click on yes when you
I don't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't download anything. Dad, when you're on porn, why do you keep clicking yes?
So these things just downloaded themselves onto your PC. You didn't click yes. You haven't done anything. All this stuff's on your PC, and you didn't do anything. I was like, yeah.
Fucking
you have to click yes a lot in porn, don't you? Yes, yes, yes.
Do you remember the bad old days of Windows XP when like your mum and dad would get like loads of like taskbars in Internet Explorer? Like those ones where it's like a little Yahoo search bar that like sits underneath your main bar, but and then added more and more.
My mum's
my
mum's ever physically used a PC in her life.
He had about under his taskbar, there was probably about 5 different search engine taskbars. It's like, just...
That's honestly a sight I've never seen. I've never seen my mum sat up at a PC ever. I don't think she knows how to use one.
Maybe she doesn't.
Do. My dad used to use a computer for years in his
thick.
job, and as soon as he retired, he just thought all that knowledge on how to use a basic computer just gone. Yeah.
I know, it's fucking crazy, but yeah, deepest apologies to Mr. Moriarty for his sad loss of his profile or whatever. I'm sure it's awful. All those games he didn't buy himself must be harrowing.
No, he does.
Does he?
He doesn't use. Well, that's what he discloses on his podcast, that he doesn't use codes anymore. Hasn't for years.
Well,
since he left.
No one will give him to him.
That's probably a bit of that.
Break. Anyway, next.
Well, talking about disasters, Bungie is not making Destiny 3, and apparently they're going to be having significant layoffs as well. As it's coming to an end. Busy boy in the game, Jason Schreier, doing a lot of these articles recently. He's spoken to sources. Bungie does not have a fresh project for the Destiny 2 team to immediately focus on. Staff are now looking to pitch and begin development of new projects, some which are set in the Destiny universe, but Bungie doesn't plan to immediately enter production on a Destiny 3. Marathon will receive some of the Destiny 2 dev teams. Bungie is apparently continuing to invest in it, and Schreier says that some members of the Destiny 2 team have already moved over to be working on Marathon.
I mean, it still breaks my heart.
It's a weird
Bungie, man.
It's a weird business choice to make, because let's not forget, it wasn't very long ago that Sony bought Bungie for $4-point-something billion.
Which was the downfall of Bungie.
It was the downfall of Bungie, but the stated reason for them not starting up on Destiny 3 was that it would cost too much. They've just had a $4.3 billion cash injection, or stock injection, or whatever. They are owned by one of the biggest publishers in gaming.
Yeah.
How bad has their internal finances got to be?
How bad has it been,
that they, after all of that, they cannot afford, or they don't want to put the capital into starting Destiny 3? Bear in mind, Destiny 2 made a lot of money for them over a very long time. It's only
I'd honestly
the last couple of years people were dropping off it.
I'd honestly do, and they're never going to do it because it's too fringe, but I'd say Destiny 3's coming. We're going to launch first year with a single player campaign, and then incrementally, when we've got the time, we're going to implement all the multiplayer stuff that you know and love. Do it slowly. Do it slowly. But prove that they're still the best at fucking shooters.
But the thing is, they already have the framework of the previous 2 Destiny games. Like, they don't need to, on a technological basis, they improve the graphics, make it look prettier, and a lot of very pretty looking games.
If half the crew are going to Marathon, knock out some of the people that are not into multiplayer that much can do. That's PvE.
That is something that the Marathon dev team have come out and said, like, over time, I'm
more likely to play something like that.
Yeah, I think they haven't said what they're working on because it's early days now. But I think some of the Destiny team are going over to Marathon to do some PvE content, even if it's just PvE versions of the existing maps with harder enemies.
Matter. As long as there's some progression in it, doesn't matter, does it?
Well, yeah, and that's kind of something because I talk on the Marathon subreddit all the time. There is one particular challenge I can't do in Marathon because I'm not a high enough level and I don't have enough gear, and that's the Cryo Archive raid where there's a big story stuff in there, and there's really a huge boss at the end.
You just fucking. It's not even skill locked; it's just fucking level locked.
It's level locked because I don't get a lot of time to play it, and you need to be level 25.
Everything else to play.
Yeah, you'll be level 25 minimum to get into it, and I've put in about 30 hours into the game and got to level 22 because I suck. I suck at PvE, so I keep getting zeroed out and not getting a lot of XP. So yeah, it would be nice if they would do a PvE version of that as an old style Destiny raid, where I could go through, I could do the puzzles.
You remember like say, I don't know whose fire teams you guys used to be in, but I had a fire team and stuff. And before they came on, I used to be on an hour earlier, just mopping up single player bits on the planet. So just unlocking engrams. I were doing that to myself. Do you know, because it was still some progression. Very minimal.
Just a bit of grinding.
Yeah, you had daily stuff to do, didn't you?
Your dailies, yeah. You get none of that on these completely competitive games.
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
Yeah, and I'm happy that there's going to be more content for Marathon and that Bungie are going to keep investing. I have a feeling it's because the way they built Marathon, it's cheaper to run and to maintain and to build new content for.
I can imagine it would be.
Because even just like looking at the art style, you feel like, everything's modular to this. Like it takes less artistic designing rather than like some of the Destiny vistas were fucking glorious, but you can imagine the art team took fucking forever to build that shit.
And because Marathon's ugly, it's easy to do.
It's not that it's ugly. It's just the art style is it's lots of kind of square industrial stuff.
Lego.
Yeah, it's like pieces of Lego will all fit together. So, but like I said, I think it's a weird decision for them to go this direction, unless that fucking CEO that was driving around showing off his sports cars all the time has fucking bilked money out of that company.
Well, I didn't get sports cars for nothing, did he?
He's already a wealthy man.
It just breaks my heart because like Bungie, it made me think, God, they've got it good over there on Xbox and stuff like that. And then when they came over, and I'm like, fuck me, Destiny 2 is the peak of what I consider friendly multiplayer.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the peak of that. I never got griefed. I never got told I was shit, even though I am. You know what I mean? It would always, you can do something even if you're fucking missing most of the time. I
was really like this. I was really like the strikes in Destiny, where it was like the ultra hard little PvE missions.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I did. It's just heartbreaking that it's going to get to the point if Marathon doesn't hit big, they're gone. They're fucking gone.
I think Marathon will, though.
I don't think
it's still really early days for an MMO. It's still really early days.
I think Marathon's going to be one of those ones, maybe a little bit like Tarkov or Hunt the Showdown, where it's got a small but incredibly loyal following. I think it'll grow in the next couple of seasons, but I don't think
it's never going to get like Apex.
That season change, that season wipe will be interesting. How many players they have when it starts that again?
I think a lot will jump on. I'll be jumping back on because fuck me, my armory is not good enough to compete at the minute. Because the fucking no-lifers who are in that, people have put like 300, 400 hours, and it's been out 2.5 months.
Easy peasy. I
fucking settle down. That's 2 working months.
Yeah, no bother that. No bother. Biggie, does it tell you how many people are losing their jobs?
No, it hasn't. It just implied that it's likely to happen now.
It's fucking disgusting.
Didn't actually say how many.
I couldn't imagine. We'd all love it. I couldn't imagine wanting to get into that industry.
Yeah.
It seems so dangerous.
Certainly not the AAA level. Like if you're doing something like...
No, you want to go in the indie stuff.
If you can work for a company like Sandfall and make an Expedition 33, fucking great, go for you. You know.
I think that's more of a I'm going to say it, a family than a team.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, or do some like little fucking indie darling, like I don't know, Peak or something, where they've got like 5 developers and they make a fun multiplayer game that does well on Twitch.
Yeah, like if you sent your CV to Team Cherry and they went, yeah, you can move down to Australia, you can work for Team Cherry, you'd be like, yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can be employee
you wouldn't want a job
4.
at Ubisoft, would you?
No.
No.
You'll have 2 minutes, and they won't need you, Biggie, at Ubisoft. They won't need HR. I can tell you that much.
I know
they have a team.
They hire Biggie to explicitly write the sexual harassment documents. Say, right, this is what you can do, and what you should do, and what we expect.
This is what's encouraged.
If no one's looking, you can do this.
Here's your monthly targets.
It's KPIs. KPIs are to touch at least 4 asses that month. At least. I'm in. Anyway, next.
The crossing of the streams could be coming to an end. Next couple of articles are all linked to a similar theme. First up, Sony reportedly confirms it's ditching PC versions of its single-player PlayStation 5 games.
Yeah,
Double busy boy.
Yeah,
Jason Schreier has revealed the news on Blue Sky, stating that PlayStation...
Do you subscribe to his mailing list or something?
No,
he's just all over the place.
The guy that comes up with all of these.
Oh, is he the main honcho, the head honcho?
Yeah, Herman Hulst has confirmed the change in the company-wide meeting in the week. He told staff in a town hall Monday morning that the company's narrative single-player games will now be PlayStation exclusive.
Oh,
So yeah, and then further on with
They don't like money.
Microsoft, with
Clearly.
Asha Sharma, she launched on Twitter asking people the Xbox Player Voice portal to find out what player feedback was, and everybody's been asking for exclusivity again.
So the war is back and up and running.
Potentially,
The funny thing about this is Sony are acting as though, we want people to be on PlayStation, just want to be on PlayStation. It's all this has started from the point of the rumor that the new Xbox will be will be a PC, and so you'll be able to get Steam on your Xbox, and then all of a sudden
that's mint news.
Yeah, but then Sony have obviously then suddenly backtracked and gone, oh, we're putting all our exclusives back on console, not on PC. They've earned nearly $1 billion with Steam,
and they don't want it. They don't want that.
Don't want that.
Don't need that.
It's like, fuck off. This is because Xbox is going to be
it's a console war thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 100% tribalism, but it's back. We thought we'd got past it. We thought we were loving life. When I was first playing Forza 5 on my fucking PlayStation, I thought, this is it. This is the dream we've been waiting for. Didn't last long.
I mean, I'm slightly
Each time is over.
I got rid of my PlayStation because of the fact that they were on PC, and I was like, I'll just play them on PC. But
no, peacetime's over, mate. We're back at war.
It's fine.
And it's not Xbox anymore. It's Xbox.
Xbox.
They've changed their logo to all caps.
Which is so weird because like a few thousand people voted for an X.
I'd love to see how much that cost. Research and development to think. We need to think of a name. It's going to cost about $1 million to come up with an idea, and then someone walked and went, I don't know, just caps lock.
I mean, that's kind of how Xbox became a brand in the first place. That was just a code. That was the code name for the console they were making. And then again, what's his face? Bill Gates did that thing with The Rock, and they had that big silver version of it out there, like that demo unit, in the shape of an X. And this is the Xbox, and everyone went, all right, we'll stick with that name. It's a fucking stupid name for a console. When you think about PlayStation, that fucking works. Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch, they all fucking work. GameCube, it was a fucking cube. It played games.
Xbox doesn't make any sense anymore when you look at the console.
It fucking doesn't.
Makes no sense.
Well, that's
25 years.
That's why they changed to Microsoft Gaming, but then they've changed back from Microsoft Gaming to Xbox.
So hopefully the next console is an X, so we can get back into the swing.
Quarter of a century I've been pissed off about this. It's done my fucking head in.
I've never even put two and two together like that. That's not an X. There's not a single X on it apart from the button's got an X in between it.
And then don't get me started on the fucking system naming convention. 360, fine. Now that was fine. No, but then the One, no. One X, no. One S, no. Series X, why?
When that came out, everyone was like, well, it was Xbox 360, so the next one clearly is Xbox 720, and then after that it'd be like, is it 180? And it's like, no,
it's one.
They should have literally just called the new Xbox that we've got now, well, the newest, Xbox 5. It'd have been easier.
Well, they did
PS5,
360, so it was because it was the PS3 coming out, wasn't it? And they didn't want it to be the PS3 and the Xbox 2.
Yeah.
So they should
I'd have just skipped a console and gone Xbox 3.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Or just like name it after the year it come out.
Like phones do.
Yeah.
Every so often, phones will be named by the year rather than a number.
It is at the moment,
Very
isn't
strange.
No, phones are just as bad.
No,
Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra dot this version that, and it's like they're terrible.
Don't be mean. English is not their first language.
I mean, what about the Sony Xperia 1.6 that's just been released?
The one, the one Model 6 officially.
Yeah,
terrible. Series 1, Model 6, brilliant.
In fact, actually, Samsung actually just went from. Did they go from like S10 to S20? They just skipped a whole.
Because it came out in 2020.
Yeah, they just skipped a whole.
They didn't do it at 11. That's fucking weird. But there was never an iPhone 9 either.
No, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what Xbox actually call their
Xbox.
It's Helix at the moment, isn't it? That's Project Helix.
I have a feeling someone's just going to face plant a keyboard, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Xbox Alpha.
I know what it is. Xbox Series H.
I was just about to say that Xbox Series H, which would
And then there's going to be Series T and there's going to be Series Q as well. Don't forget. Then there's also going to be Xbox Series H Pro, and there's going to be Xbox Series T diskless. It's going to be very easy to comprehend and keep you. You know
what's Elon Musk's son's name? It's something fucking crazy like that. It'll probably be named after him. Colon / No Way Out or whatever it is. Oh no, that's a top right.
It's called hashtag or something.
Yeah.
Or something that you just call him.
He just calls him Little X.
Cunt.
Not the kid's fault his dad's a cunt.
No. The sins of the father.
You take that thing back about my cunt kids.
I need to watch In Bruges again.
Yeah, In Bruges is the best. Yeah, it's strange. Do you know what? It sounds fucked up because I've got no skin in the game anymore. I don't really care because these consoles are going to be £1,000 anyway when they come out, so I'm not interested. But I do kind of like the console war. It breeds innovation.
Yeah, true.
It breeds innovation. We're not.
That is true.
Everything's not just an Unreal 5 game. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, at the minute, everything's pretty much an Unreal 5 game.
Yeah. These games are all PC games, but when we port them to PC, they're shite.
They somehow work worse.
We make them on a PC, but we can't play them on one. Makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever.
Looking at you, Lego Batman.
Yeah, looking at you, Batman. Next.
Looks like there's no resurrection scroll for this game. God of War 3 Director's AAA D&D game has been cancelled after less than a year.
What?
So this was announced last year
remember?
That they were making a high-budget D&D game.
Oh.
And it was going to be directed by the guy who directed God of War 3. And it was a big who-do-you thing last year. Wizards of the Coast were funding it. It was like they picked the studio. Like it was an official. It wasn't like Baldur's Gate where Baldur's Gate, like Larian had asked for the license. This was like...
Yeah, they bought the license, yeah.
This was Wizards of the Coast developing a game.
It would say Dungeons and Dragons, something.
Yeah. And yeah, it'd be branded Dungeons and Dragons. Because Baldur's Gate isn't technically branded D&D, even though it's a D&D game.
No, it's not.
Yeah. And yeah, we've heard nothing about the game other than it was announced and it's been cancelled.
I thought you meant it's been out a year and been cancelled.
No, it's been cancelled a year into development. Or yes, as they announced it.
That's not a waste of money, is it?
No, not at all. Not a waste of people's livelihoods.
Not a massive waste of fucking money. Oh, the industry's on its fucking ass. You can't be doing this kind of shit.
Evidently.
And they need to have a reset. Just remake everything for a few years.
What the fuck are you doing?
They sell. I know, but it sells. Just get Ocarina of Time. Just get your fucking remake Resident Evil 1. Fuck it.
Ocarina is being remade.
There we go. It's easy money. Halo's being remade, isn't it? That's coming out soon. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, no, it's the remake of it's being remade.
Yeah. Is that still coming to PlayStation or not?
Ground up in it. I thought they were ground up in the new engine.
Yeah, new code.
Oh, nice.
Sure, that's what they said, but I also remember them saying they'd done a proper remaster on Oblivion and literally just stuck over Unreal 5.
Yeah, that was shit.
Yeah, but that's just that's Bethesda, isn't it?
£50 though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Next.
What's in the news? Oblivion was running on a Pip-Boy. Did you see that?
What?
Someone's got it actually running on. You know the Pip-Boy that you can buy.
That's someone's phone.
No.
Put your phone in them.
They've got Oblivion actually running on it.
I thought you put your phone in them.
No, some of the modern ones actually have a little computer in them.
Little Android tablet.
I don't know what it is. It's just something.
I bet it's a fucking Android tablet, mate.
Oh, probably. I mean, you got one, Candy.
Probably find out.
She doesn't. She's never turned hers on.
I turned it on once. You can get the actual radio on it.
Did it? Have you? Fucking hell, brilliant! I've never been able to listen to the actual radio.
Todd Howard is into the room.
Christ! What about your Starfield watch? Can that play it?
Probably. I don't know where he's. I don't know where that's gone.
You speak to aliens, they don't fucking answer back though. Cool.
Well, I tell you what else. It's not just remakes that sell; it's sequels. And an insider says Ubisoft is testing Gen AI in Far Cry 7.
Yeah,
it's not going well.
Good.
Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming has apparently said, in his words, "It looks like shit." They've, in another reply, he emphasised that this means Ubisoft's AI experiments are not limited to just using it within teammates, which is an experimental AI game at Ubisoft. They've just been testing prompts and whatever in Far Cry 7 for research and development.
Like a game. Imagine telling an AI to go, can you make this game, please?
He very quickly deleted his original tweet about it, though. So some people say maybe it's just for, helping to speed things along.
Maybe HR had a knock on the office door.
So you're not admitting that we're not actually making these games anymore.
It would surprise me.
There was the rumor as well that the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag remaster, that's used AI, hasn't it?
Probably, yeah. It would. Of all the game companies out there, Ubisoft are like the second least surprising to me. EA will be the least surprising, but fucking Ubisoft, it doesn't surprise me at all. They were considered Gen AI for anything.
Yeah. I bet you're looking forward to your Division 3 AI, aren't you?
I'll play if it's good.
I'll support it. I love AI.
Just have a mini game sequence where it's just Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Yeah, cool. Well, shame. Next.
Judas may not arrive until 28-29. Take-Two latest financial report has shared some possible details about the launch window for Judas, the new project created by BioShock director Ken Levine.
Why is it taking so long?
There may be 3 new IPs and maybe what's holding it up.
I never understand this, right? I hear a lot about Take-Two not having this, not having the money. Take-Two own Rockstar, don't they?
Yes.
How do they not have any money?
No, they have money. I suspect that Judas is going through some form of development hell, and because Ken Levine is a notorious perfectionist. So
is this just the BioShock looking one?
Yeah, it's the BioShock in space.
BioShock in space.
Make another BioShock. Just do it.
BioShock 4's been in development for like 15 fucking years by this point.
How can it be so difficult?
Because people don't know how to do it, I don't think.
It can't be that hard.
Probably the core game. It's been delayed. So, I mean, the core game probably works. It's probably all the stuff to do with story and...
It can't be that fucking hard.
That stuff.
Honestly. It's got to be people bickering and arguing, saying, I don't want this, I want this, I don't... Do you know what I mean? It's got to be the human element to it, rather than...
Well, it's not Ubisoft. The machines aren't making the game.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's just, what are they arguing about? They were like, remember how everyone loved BioShock 1? Can we just like do a really nice, cool version of that in space?
So the thing is...
Yeah. No,
that's exactly what it was going to be.
We'll get knocked out in a few years. Nah.
The thing is, with game development, and as with any software development, they'll have an idea for some gameplay, something fun, what they think is fun. They'll spend a month or so prototyping it in some way to like see if it'll actually physically work in the game, and then they integrate it into the game. But the problem is when you then start stacking things on top of each other, it can be a case of you get a year down the line and you realize, oh fuck, all these things I thought that were really cool actually don't work together, and this makes it a really bad game. So you got to strip all that shit out, and then delays the game a year. So it's like, it can be a case that it can be too many cooks in the kitchen. It can be any number of reasons. The problem is that Ken Levine's been making this game now for about 6 years, and it's going to be delayed by another 2.
Would it offend you if they released like a new BioShock, like BioShock 4, and it played like the last ones, but it was gorgeous?
If it played of the quality of the first 2 games, like I don't want another BioShock Infinite. I like BioShock Infinite,
no, too much jumping about.
No, I like BioShock Infinite, but it's not as good as the first 2.
I like it. No, I agree.
It's not as good. But do you know what I mean? Like a story-driven, first-person magic game. It should be simple to make, surely. You'd think, wouldn't you?
You'd hope, but I don't know. You've also got to go. I mean, especially with BioShock, you've got to go on the weight of expectations as well.
It's got a burden on its shoulders, hasn't it?
In the same way, like GTA 6 has the burden of GTA 5, one of the most successful games of all time.
GTA 6 is nothing. If it's nothing less than a 10 out of 10, it's a failure, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be perfect. It has to have no technical issues. It has to run perfectly out the box. Which is probably why it's not coming to PC at the start. It's probably why it's only coming to console, because they can control that.
Yeah, it literally has to score. It has to be 100 on Metacritic, doesn't it? It literally.
It does, and it'd be the same with BioShock, and I think that's a problem.
I get it now. Kind of convinced myself that it makes more sense that way.
It's a weird problem Take-Two have because Take-Two they own 2K and they own they own another couple of sub-publishers.
Got to be one of the biggest.
They certainly are one of the biggest, and but they own a lot of legacy franchises with Legend. Like they own Firaxis, who own Civilization, and these are under 2K, but they own Firaxis, which is Civilization, and XCOM, and it's Civilization 7 came out, and for the first year and a half, people hated it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
and it's really affected the franchise. I think they're fucking scared to do another XCOM because XCOM's never going to live up to the old ones. And it's the same thing. It's
right.
XCOM 2 is the fucking dopest game.
Oh, it's absolutely it's glorious. Anyway, no, I'm going on diversions here, but I think Ken Levine's fucking around with his development.
He's probably scared, isn't he? Like you say, he's got his own legacy to live up to. I get it. I've convinced myself around it.
I mean, he does take ages to make games as well. BioShock came out in 2007. BioShock Infinite, which is the next one he didn't come out till 2012.
Oh, because you can tell BioShock 2 is just
BioShock 2 is
like a long DLC, doesn't it? It feels like a big DLC.
Mm.
Yeah, but I also think it's in some ways it's stronger than BioShock. I think I like the story of BioShock 2 a bit more than the first one.
I like BioShock 2. I think it's...
And I think BioShock 2 is a more even game. I think the highs of BioShock are greater than the highs of BioShock 2. But the first BioShock after that moment, it kind of falls a little bit apart.
It's not a very good boss battle, is it?
No.
It's not. Yeah, okay. Hurry up, Ken. Next.
Well, speaking of expectations, the Kingdom Come Deliverance devs have announced they're doing an open world Lord of the Rings Middle-earth RPG.
I don't think of anything worse.
It doesn't necessarily mean it'll play like Kingdom Come.
Better not.
I mean, it might seem to like that sort of
I'm waving his fucking sword about like this.
Oh, somebody couldn't handle the combat.
I couldn't. No, it's definitely a skill issue, and I admit it.
I need to give Kingdom Come another try.
I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't win. I could never win.
I bounced off it at the second combat tutorial, when you're with your mate in the field.
Shit.
Not because
the combat's terrible, but you got to learn how to do it. That's the problem.
Yeah,
it's really annoying considering why does Henry not know how to fight? Isn't there a whole game before this where he had to fight? Why does he not know how to fight?
It's like a bodyguard as well for a really big lord.
So why is he useless?
Bangs his head, doesn't he? And he drowns.
I bounced off it at that point, not because I didn't like the combat, because I thought it's going to take me far too long to get good at this, and I've got other things to play. I will go back to it, but it's
this is my issue. I had it. I've had that game on the Xbox since October last year, and I started it, and I've probably put about 6 or 7 hours into it. Other things that take my fancy keep coming up. I'm like, I'd rather play that. I'd rather play this 10 to 20 hour game
than this 100 hour game.
I'm still hearing people say I haven't got to the wedding yet, and I still haven't unlocked the second area yet. And I'm 50 hours in. I'm like, I just can't be bothered.
I got to a wedding bit.
Hasn't Rob Shack put 100 hours in so far? He's just got to the second area.
Yeah, exactly. I just can't. I can't be.
I got to a wedding bit in it. That was pretty cool, actually. That bit.
Yeah, everyone says the wedding's really good, but I just can't.
It's mad how I'm playing this game, and I'm avoiding combat so much. I'm not because I can't do it. It makes it a different type of game to me. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not enjoying it because I can't go out and stab people and win.
You've got to go and find the right people to train you up.
Enter coward mode.
I wish they could have a non-combat version.
I suspect it's one of those
games. You
games
can't even watch the next village. We are getting attacked by some bandits.
I suspect it'll be one of those games where combat is a chore until it clicks, and then you get it.
I can imagine, but I just find it too fucking difficult. It's like I really love the look of that For Honor game that Ubisoft did a few years ago.
Oh, that sucked.
Combat shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to say it's like multiplayer Dark Souls. It's like Dark Souls only multiplayer.
I don't know. It's like I'm sure it is brilliant, and I trust people that played it and say it's brilliant. But it's like, I spent the first 6 hours just making potions, so now I'm really rich and I know how to do this. I don't want to waste my fucking time making potions.
I'm mainline noodles. I don't do that shit.
I don't want to do that.
And you can't mainline it because I can't win.
So many of these open world RPGs now, like there's just I just want to play tighter 10, 12 to 15, 20-hour games.
Yeah,
move on to the next
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I keep loads of people, including Noodles, keep telling me that I've got to play Crimson Desert. It's like, not a fucking chance. It's a 100-hour game. It looks nice. It probably is fun.
It's an 81-hour game.
Yeah, it took you 81 hours. Mainline fucking Noodles took 81 hours to get through this
200 hours,
game.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's because they're in a story.
I didn't need it. I just kept going, skip.
I'm not having it.
I weren't listening to it. I don't know when anyone talk like. Skip. Let me fight. It's same with, I've played both those Zelda games on the Switch. No idea what the story is. Skip. Okay, let's go. Let's start throwing shit.
Well, as with all Zelda games, somehow Ganon returned. Zelda has been kidnapped. That's your story.
That's what I mean. I didn't need it. So sometimes I like just gameplay.
I don't know why Ganon was a big pig in the first one of those though.
Remember as well, I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla and really liked it. Someone once said, "Oh, what's the story like?" I'm like, I don't know. No idea.
Walked around battering people.
Just went fuck off.
Walked around battering people. Went to Leeds. Ruined London. Perfect day.
Leeds weren't in it, but Jorvik was. And
that was it.
Doncaster.
You know what I mean, though.
Fuck out my fellow Yorkshireman. I was like, big berserker boy. No idea what the story was about. No idea. Viking or something. Next.
Sticking a little bit with Warhorse, the developers of Kingdom Come.
Not interested.
Embracer Group has had a structure shift, and they're maybe being a bit more actively exploring some of the more legacy games like Deus Ex, Legacy.
Now we're talking.
Saints Row, amongst others, including perhaps Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Tomb Raider. So
Tomb Raider, yeah, Tomb Raider. I'll take
people thought these IPs were dead, but they could be.
I've seen 2 trailers for two new Tomb Raider games.
No,
one coming out this year.
One new and a remake.
Yeah.
So they're remaking the first one in like Unreal 5.
Yeah.
And then
an Atlantis one.
Yeah, then they're doing this one, which actually they both look great. I'm kind of interested in playing them.
They do.
I haven't played a Tomb Raider game since Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation.
You've not played the ones on the island, or the Mexico one, or the Siberia one?
Nope.
No,
I haven't.
I played about half of the 2013 one, and I got to the point where you're falling down that waterfall with the rapids, and I just thought, this is torture porn. Can't do it.
Oh yeah, the one on the island's it's barbaric, but it's amazing.
Like, if we can get new Tomb Raider games, if we can get a new Deus Ex game, maybe they could actually finish the Deus Ex trilogy, the Jensen trilogy.
Yeah, God, I love Deus Ex so much. Even the last one, I really liked it, even though it's fucked.
I loved it.
The Mankind Divided is great, but it's too short and it ends on a fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's fucked,
the middle game in a trilogy.
I beat it in about 8 hours. I was furious. And those are games that don't skip the cutscenes and stuff.
Like Human Revolution was fucking outstanding and still good to this day.
Human Revolution's the best one.
Top time, all timer for me.
I like the original. The original one's just incredible. With JC Denton.
Awful.
You even mind Invisible War?
Oh yeah, that remake does look terrible.
You don't mind Invisible War? Oof, that's a low point.
Of all of them, it's the worst one, but I still enjoyed playing it.
I couldn't get on with that one.
No.
And then I got the story spoiled for me. I was like, this makes no fucking sense.
Can you infiltrate Area 51 and stuff like that in that one?
That was the first one, wasn't it?
Maybe. I know there's one of them's got aliens in it, actual aliens. It's got to be Invisible War because it was stupid.
Oh, maybe. I know Invisible War has, sorry, spoilers ahead, JC Denton is a digital god, which kind of fucks with the ending of the first game.
Jesus Christ, Denton. Oh, no. I love that first game. The first game's amazing. Oh, God, and I played it the worst possible way on the PS2.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
Oh, that was rough.
Yeah, baby. Mate, you couldn't even walk down a corridor without a loading screen.
I played it on PC as God intended.
Absolutely. Yeah, bring it on. I'm up for it. Did you say Legacy of Kain as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
mentioned.
We got a Legacy of Kain sequel the other week, and it's fucking shite.
Oh, that side scroller one.
2D one. It's fucking shite. It's absolutely crap. But anyway, yeah, bring it on. It's crap. Next.
This is the one that I asked to put in just because it'll piss you off.
You'll like this one, Oodles. Star Citizen is celebrating as it hits 1 billion in lifetime funding.
Ugh. And it's still not out yet.
It's still not out yet.
Where's the game?
Fucking disgusting, mate. Where is the game? All I see on
14
TikTok,
years in the
sometimes I
making.
say on TikTok, this is Star Citizen. This is where you should play Star Citizen. And I'm like, it don't look like a game yet, mate.
It's just the greatest pyramid
like a job.
scheme ever.
It is. It is a space pyramid scheme.
You can spend like thousands on ships, can't you? Like,
Oh, we do this once a year. Let's have a look at Star Citizen ships.
Oh God, this is kind of a yearly thing that we do now. We get into Star Citizen. It's a fucking rip-off. Fucking disgusting. I think it's free to play though.
Nope.
Is it not?
Nope. 50 quid to play it.
Fuck off for an early access game that you've got to buy everything in real money with. Fucking rip-off.
You don't have to buy the ships for real.
Finished.
You don't have to buy the ships for real money. You can buy them with in-game credits.
Yeah, and it takes 75 years to do it in game. Real years.
So the current most expensive ship in the game that you can buy is $975 for the Polaris crew corvette.
£1,000. And I bet people have bought it.
Oh, plenty have. That's
what
just
can you do in the ships? What makes them special?
Wank. You can wank in them.
Yeah, but you can wank in any old ship.
so.
That's what I said.
Generally,
Guilty.
generally speaking, it depends what you want to do in it. So, like some of the most expensive ones that have been like the ones that cost thousands, they're like space yachts. So you can like have other players pay you to take you around space if you want.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's weird.
See, this is the thing. I've got nothing against EVE Online because EVE Online's an actual economy and it's keeping like Iceland afloat.
Pretty much, yeah, actually.
So I'm absolutely fine with EVE Online because that has got a genuine economy where you can convert stuff into real money. You can actually earn proper money on EVE Online, and it's a real game that's finished. Do you know what I mean? It's not early access.
Well, I mean, it's
the biggest fucking joke.
It's an MMO, so it's never finished. Finished.
It's never finished, but
yeah,
I've got nothing. I think EVE Online is one of the most fascinating games ever created.
I fucking love
Star
it.
Citizen's
I fucking love
EVE. Fucking rip off.
I fucking love EVE Online, and a little bit like how you're not allowed to play Football Manager, I'm not allowed to play it.
No, I can imagine. Because that disposable income will become less disposable very fast. You'd be like ringing your mum up going, Mum, can you borrow me a tenner? Why? I've just spent $7,000 on a Star Cruiser. And EVE Online, I thought it was going to yield me real money, but fucked it. I'm in the wrong quadrant and I've got no fuel to get out.
that was a thing that was in Elite Dangerous. There was actual teams of people playing who would rescue lost pilots. But
then they took your next bit of money. You could it was like Klarna. They took every time you started earning more money, they took a cut back from rescuing you.
Yeah.
2 years ago. So you're in debt on a game.
I'm sure
fucking space people, man.
I'm fairly sure that there was a news article, and I can't find it anymore. But basically, there was a recent update to Star Citizen where they added like a $5,000 ship to it.
Oh. Can you imagine?
I'm really trying. It's really pissed me off because I can't find it.
So we use the Patreon fund and just buy a ship in space and just have the logo on it and advertise to all these people in space.
What's this one? New ship.
I prefer it to fund as beer.
Yeah, we should sponsor a football team.
Oh, don't get me started. There's loads of football teams I could sponsor. Obviously, they're all under 11s.
Yeah, so it was the RSI Perseus, which is a multi-crew gunship. Big ship designed for combat encounters. It's 40 million in-game credits, which is about $5,000.
You getting it, Candy? Yeah, I know.
I might. I'll add it to the list.
Yeah. Cool. Next.
Over the world of film and TV, Stiggy reviewed this the other week. Obsession is about to hit 2 big box office milestones.
I didn't review this.
Well, the first one is
reviewing it today.
Huh?
You're in the future.
I swear you said
What's the lottery numbers?
You mentioned it in the Discord, I think.
In the Discord, yeah, but
come on. That's right. I thought you did it on the Patreon, on the pod. Sorry. Anyway, it did really well with its opening weekend, putting up $17 million domestically, arriving in 3rd place behind only blockbusters like Michael and the Devil Wears Prada. And after that, it immediately started winning the box office every weekday, and now we're leading into this actual weekend. And on top of that, it could hit 100 million in earnings, and it only cost just under $1 million to make.
Outstanding.
It's just
All
staggering.
All right, isn't it?
Pints on them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good for them. I've never heard of it.
But I guess we'll find out later just how good it is.
Sure,
bad.
we will.
Who knows?
How bad it is, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Biggie can see the future. He's already seen your review. He's already heard your review.
Yeah, he already knows it. He knows you're good in a 4 out of 5. He already knows. Next.
Peter Jackson is currently writing a new Tintin movie, and he's also going to direct it himself.
I'll review that later too. It's not out yet, but
Mate, I've already seen Tintin 3. It's fucking shit.
my dad works for Big Tintin.
Papa Tintin.
Yeah.
Got the inside baseball. He knows what's going on.
I mean,
all
every time I hear
conspiracy.
Tintin, it's a Yorkshire phrase, isn't it? When something's not in the tin, it's tin, tin, tin. Tin, tin, tin. Stig understood that. Full English. That.
See, the problem with these modern Tintin movies and modern adaptations, they just really don't nail the racism of Tintin.
No, I agree.
French colonialism of that little ginger prick.
And they're never going to do that. They're never going to do that story
It's
where
the title of the show.
they're never going to do that story where he's Snowy on that boat because he's stranded at sea for 5 weeks.
Oh my god!
That's a real one. That's a real one.
That can't be a
Is that
real
still
one.
Earth?
Did they just get a new Snowy like in The Simpsons? Snowball 2.
Yeah.
So it's what's called Snowy 2.
Snowy. Pretty sure Tintin ate Snowy, unless it's a fever dream. I used to take a lot
It might
of
be. Do you remember back in the early days?
Yeah, that's not a real thing, Oodles.
Yeah. Do you remember
Well,
in the early days of viral videos and there was stocks in Tintin?
Yeah. It's so good.
Tintin with a Stockton accent.
Yeah, it was so fucking good, man. Oh god, I never saw the Steven Spielberg Tintin film.
I know, I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen it either yet.
It looked ugly. It looked like
It was-
Polar
I love it.
Express. I fucking hated that.
Well, yeah, because it was 15 years ago. Wasn't that time of when like Uncanny Valley, when people were trying to realistic CGI?
I watched 5 minutes of Polar Express and nearly threw up, and I've never watched it ever since.
Yeah, it's a horrifying looking film. There's some really pretty scenes in it, but the people are horrifying.
bet.
Yeah, the Tintin tried to do the same thing, whereas like rather than doing what Disney and Pixar were doing, which was
Yeah,
very
it's not Pixar, is it? It was
yeah,
also
where they
really
were doing like really stylized things. The last Tintin movie tried to be
Andy
realistic.
Serkis was in it as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
was,
Simon Pegg.
Oh yeah.
Simon Pegg was Tin.
Mm.
Strange. Yeah, cool. Whatever you want. I mean, I liked Andrew. I liked his last film, Beatles one. Did you watch that? The Beatles documentary.
No.
It was 7 hours long. I loved it.
And yeah, and it was just
loved
them sitting around the studio. It wasn't like a documentary. It was just assembled footage.
It was amazing. I loved it. I watched all 7 hours of it.
I keep seeing the clip of fucking Paul McCartney writing "Get Out."
Yeah,
And
he
he's-
sat there at a piano.
Yeah, and he sat there, and the rest of the band are sat around looking bored.
Yeah.
I thought They Will Never Grow Old. He did that as well. That was good.
Yeah. I'm all right. Hey, bring Tintin back in, because that's what we're all yearning for.
The children yearn
next.
for Tintin.
Tintin.
Finally, Vision Quest gets its October premiere date on Disney Plus.
What's that?
The hotly anticipated conclusion to the WandaVision trilogy.
Oh, Vision. Oh.
With Paul Bettany
Nope.
revealed during Disney's recent presentation this week. the trilogy also includes WandaVision and Agatha All Along. You guys didn't like that, did you? Or did you? I can't remember.
I quite enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. But then I'm the target audience, I think. So
WandaVision, yeah, I loved WandaVision.
No, the Agatha All Along.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was good. Like, well, it was enjoyable.
I didn't watch it. Not because I'm against women or anything. I just didn't watch
nonsense. Woke witch nonsense.
Yeah, fucking these lefties.
I didn't watch it because Doctor Strange 2 pissed me off so much I've just sworn off Marvel for a while.
I love Doctor Strange 2.
I don't think it's got anything to do with anything.
I liked it too.
Doctor Strange 2.
The Multiverse of Madness. Three multiverses. Three multiverses of madness.
Pretty shit. Yeah, cool. Cool, WandaVision. What did you call it? Vision
Quest.
Express. Oh, Vision Quest. Cool. Yeah, bring it on. I liked it. I liked WandaVision a lot. Next.
Over to the World of Death. Very quick one. Sadly, this
Can't
week
believe it's stuck.
We've lost rap star Rob Bass, who was known for, amongst a few things, the hip hop classic "It Takes Two."
Did he invent
bass?
bass?
I grew up listening to. No.
Oh.
But yeah, came out in the 80s hip hop classic "It Takes Two." Sadly, lost his battle against cancer.
Oh, shit.
You all know that song. It takes two to make a thing go right. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Never heard it.
No, I know it.
You know.
I've heard "It Takes Two, baby. It takes two."
No, it's not
I've heard
that.
that one. Oh.
Yeah.
No, I've never heard that one that you just sang.
You will
But
have
probably,
You know.
you just sang it, so it probably sounds nothing like that.
100%.
And when I hear the real one, I'll go, oh yeah, I have heard this. You have to play it to me on weekend.
Yeah, lots of people in the music world have all come out with tributes.
Yeah, sad,
so, yeah.
man. Fucking cancer's the bastard. Awful thing. Disgusting. Did people know he had cancer?
Oh, I don't know. It's
Sometimes they're quite quiet about it, aren't there? Some people are quite dignified.
private
about
battle with cancer.
it. Yeah, some people are very dignified about it and don't plaster it everywhere. Was he still active, though, up until, like, recent years? Or was he famous for that?
I don't know if he was still doing a lot of stuff as recent, but the song has been sampled by so many things. It's been in loads of films.
Was it?
It was in The Proposal. It was also in the Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Oh,
Of course it was. It was an 80s rap joint. Of course it was going to be in San Andreas.
I'm too busy listening to that fucking... What was the pop one? I like the pop ones on on the Vice City ones.
V-Rock all the way. It's got to go with Laszlo.
V-Rock on Vice City was good, wasn't it?
Vice City was... mine was just like, she's on fire.
I liked Emotion. Remember Emotion, the radio show? Emotion.
I just had
Even I listened to all the classics.
It was like the
80s
Scarface
ballad.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Push it to the limit.
That's the point of no return. Yeah, boy, now we're talking. And fucking Africa, Toto. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Remake Vice City. Oh, they are. It's never coming out.
Wasn't in the air tonight on Vice City as well?
No, I don't think so. There was another Phil Collins song there. Wasn't Easy Lover on there?
No, Susudio.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
They were definitely Phil Collins. They had to be.
Of course.
Had to be.
I just always loved everybody's working for the weekend.
For the weekend. Yeah, boy, let's fucking go. Sorry about Mr. Bass that died. Fucking God rest you and whatever people say. It's really sad. Anybody else that's died?
Oh, they're probably, but I didn't make a note of it.
Yes, God bless all the people who have died since the last recording.
But we're all here, and that's the most important thing.
For now. Next.
Wow. Over to the world of the Weird World Web. Hopefully you'll like these two. Man who distributed Mario-shaped illegal drugs gets 6-year prison sentence.
What?
Go. Him.
Talk to me. I want to know about these Mario drugs.
In the District of Connecticut. He was
District of Connecticut in the state?
That's what it says here. 33-year-old man to 6 years in federal prison after being caught in possession of and distributing illegal drugs that look like Nintendo's very own Mario.
It's a little Mario
I'll
effect.
put an image in the chat.
Is it acid?
Well, let me get there. Spotted by GameSpot, Ronald Rogers has been sentenced to 72 months in prison, 3 years of supervised release, 63 months for distributing fentanyl, which is often found in methamphetamine and cocaine, and an additional 9 months issued for violating the conditions of a prior conviction for narcotics distribution and firearm possession offences. He was reportedly arrested on the 2nd of May 2024 as part of a traffic stop, which followed a controlled purchase of fentanyl and found to possess, basically everything, pretty much everything. Most alarming of the drugs were the meth pills, which New Haven police described as being shaped like cartoon characters and looked like candy, not our candy. And the Mario head-shaped pills absolutely do like candy, which was also a little bit off-putting.
I didn't know you could swallow meth. I thought you had to smoke it.
Apparently, you can swallow it.
That's new to me. That.
They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, aren't they? They really went all out on the design, didn't they?
Well, I don't think they're gonna fuck what it looks
They
like.
did.
I wonder if they just
They did, though, didn't they?
What if they just got some pill molds from like
Yeah, there's pill molds, aren't there? From vitamins. Vitamins have them.
Mario Chewy vitamins or something.
I used to have remember Super Ted? I used to have Super Ted vitamins.
Fucking hell.
Obsessed. I was obsessed with Super Ted. Yeah, I was obsessed with that bugger. With Spotty Robot and Super Ted. Flintstones as well. Flintstones vitamins. It's the only way you could get them in me if it had a cartoon face.
Well, now you can have your drugs in you.
Definitely have the Mario ones. Yeah, boy. Don't have to convince me with a fucking Mario face. I'll be all over that shit.
Well, bit more of these
wow.
People be overdosing on vitamin C.
Have you seen those motherfuckers on fentanyl, though? Have you seen that shit?
Well, the zombie stuff, yeah.
They're fucking like... Fuck that, man. Drugs are supposed to make you happy and like dance, not fucking bend over like a fucking Walking Dead.
They were in my time.
Yeah, I don't like fucking downers. I never liked downers, me. Sorry, don't do drugs, kids. I just don't.
Unless they're good.
No, you do fucking uppers. In it, Gadget, you do uppers.
I never did uppers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm not a big
Where's
drug
Candy when you
person.
need it? Oh, she's having a shit. So she's not going to back me up.
She says,
she's
as she
back
arrives
now.
back.
She's back. Uppers, Candy, innit? Uppers, not downers.
Oh, whatever you posted in chat looks like uppers.
Yeah. See, she knows she's an expert.
Meth pills. Also, by the way, Candy, all the YouTube viewers saw the message that you posted because it pops up on my screen.
No.
If you need to put that message,
I also just told the listeners that you're going for a shit.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Wait, well, us and the listeners know each other well enough at this point.
And what you know as well, listeners, is she doesn't wash her hands.
No, I don't. I did though. I do when it's a number 2. That's different.
Not different. It's not. Anyway, thank you very much, Biggie, for all that.
Very quickly, I just wanted to mention
God,
this.
there's another.
I don't know if you guys saw this. The Vice Admiral Robert Harwood mask incident. Did you see any of this?
I saw
I did. It's weird.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And so on Fox News, they had a guest appearance of said Vice Admiral Robert Harwood
Of the Navy?
of the Navy. In some pro-Trump network news panel discussing the war in Iran.
The
But
US
whilst he was
Navy.
present on
There we go.
TV doing his interview, it looked like he had a mask on.
What do you mean he had
There's
a mask
break
on?
I'm sending you the
there's a
picture,
break
Rudolph, man.
by the
Stop panicking.
neckline.
I'm panicking. I don't know what you mean. I'm panicking.
There's something up with his neckline, and it looked like he was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like...
You know those really super realistic masks you can...
It's because he's fucking bald as well.
Bald with no
What's
eyebrow.
going on with his neck there? They said it's
got no eyebrows.
Green screen, but like... It looks like
No, I
he's
reckon
wearing
that's
a
just
mask.
how it's glitched. It's probably glitched.
It's
No, because when he's talking, it's like doing
proper
that.
looks like it.
Yeah.
Is it opening up? Does he scratch
Yeah.
it and stick his finger up it once or twice or like that?
No.
But the internet just went wild and people were kicking off going, why are people not talking about this? Fox News are deliberately conning us with guests wearing masks.
I bet he don't even know it's even gone viral. I bet he has no idea.
What actually is
If it were me,
That's
if
so
it were me,
weird.
I'd be right on Instagram now going, oh, look at my neck. It's normal.
It's a low quality camera feed from wherever he was calling into Fox News from.
Yeah, it's glitched.
And it's bad lighting that's resulted in effectively a double shadow. So it's shadow from like the bottom of his collar and the side of his collar. That's all it is.
Cut across his
because the video feed is so compressed, the compression artifacts are struggling with that.
Or he's a member of the Impossible Mission Force.
Yeah.
And he's not very good at it.
He's a Trumpy US Navy SEAL person. He wouldn't work for IMF.
Ethan Hunt would not like those.
No,
he would not like those people.
If anything, he'd be working. If anything, he'd be working for Dougray Scott in the second film.
Oh, absolutely, fucking hell, terrible. Cool, thank you for that. Brilliant. Let's get on to the Nexus, and I'm itching to know how many films Stig's watched this month.
Loads.
Brilliant. Andy, what you been up to?
I don't know where to start. Where do I start?
Your top two favourites.
Top two. We'll go top two, shall we? Right. First off, Obsession. This is
Are you obsessed?
Yeah, it's a horror film from Corey Barker. This is his first directorial debut. He is basically he's found fame on YouTube with kind of comedy skits and horror shorts. Very good. I've followed him for a while now on YouTube. So I was quite
coming out with these films, these YouTubers now, don't they?
So I was quite interested when I saw that he was doing a
horror.
Yeah, a horror. And I did have some notes, and now it's just crashed.
Just say what could.
Well, more so like just the cast and stuff.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Apologies.
It's decided
someone's messed with the teleprompter again.
No, my internet has decided to shit the bed.
This is why I don't use notes.
Because that's why I don't use the internet.
I make everything up as I go along. And that's why it's always terrible when I review anything.
Well, they're very good if that's what you do.
Thank you. I don't even have notes.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh. Fuck's sake.
No,
Fuck's sake. I'm going home.
Right. Anyway, Obsession. Yeah, 2020. 2025, 2026 now. Obviously, it must have come out last year or something.
Must have done, yeah.
The film follows Bear, a music store employee who buys a supernatural toy that grants him a wish.
A toy, did you say?
Yeah. So basically, the setup of this film is that Bear is kind of obsessed with Nikki, a friend that he works with. He's kind of, it's unrequited love. He's kind of loves her. She ain't really
interested.
She's just friend zoned him big time.
Yeah.
And he just cannot find the courage to basically say what he feels to her.
Like me and Candy.
Yeah.
Admit it, Candy.
So he basically he goes to buy her. She's leaving the store, and he goes to buy her this present. And while he's in the shop, it's like, it's one of those shops that sells like crystals and healing stuff. And yeah, a bit of a hippie shop. And there's a thing in there called a One Wish Willow, which looks like a bit of a joke thing. It's a piece of willow. You make a wish, you snap it.
Yeah,
your wish comes true.
I've actually seen shit like that before. It's a
toy. Yeah, it's a toy. It's not, it's a manifestation thing. It's not meant to be real.
Yeah.
However, this is a horror film, so it is real.
It's real.
Yeah. And he takes her home one night and he wishes, and he can't get it out. He just can't say what he feels about her. And then as she's walking away, he just gets it out and he says, I wish Nikki would love me more than anyone in the fucking world. Snaps it.
Ooh, monkey's paw.
Yeah. Because obviously he's not being very kind of
specific
with his message in there.
He should say, I wish you quite fancied me.
Yeah, it then starts to take a turn where bit by bit, Nikki suddenly she's a bit infatuated.
Let me guess, at first he likes it.
Yeah, and suddenly she starts to just go completely and utterly obsessed like unhinged,
dangerous, obsessed.
Yeah. It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason why this is doing numbers and why everyone's like talking about it.
Is that a big word of mouth one?
Yeah. So, like I said, Corey Barker uses. He is known for doing comedy and horror on YouTube, and he uses that experience and blends this perfectly to like the film is full of tonal shifts. That's like it's really unsettling. It's really intense. So he uses like black humor, like surreal humor as well. To, like so it subverts your expectations. So you're giggling along at times.
Yeah.
But the jokes don't relieve any tension. They just make you really nervous. You're like kind of like nervous. Yeah. And he uses that with like the use of sound and lighting in this is incredible. There's like bits where she's like stood in the shadow watching him sleep. And he's like, come to bed. And she's just like, no, I just want to watch you sleep. And all you see is glint in her eyes in the shadows and everything. And it gets right under your skin. And like the whole thing is just anxiety induced. The whole like
this is what it like with me when Sydney Sweeney kept messaging me all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Back off, I'm married.
So the lead actress in this, Indy Navarrete, she plays Nikki. She is amazing. Like the way that she flips her emotions from being like completely normal to just beyond psychotic. It's actually quite terrifying. Like there's 1 minute she's like normal, then she's unhinged, she's like wide-eyed, this just stare. Like they talked about like one scene where she just stares and stares and stares and stares. And they just held it for ages of her just staring with this smile.
It makes the audience uncomfortable as well.
It makes the audience uncomfortable. You have no idea whether she's going to kiss him, whether she's going to stab him, or
kill him, because if she can't have him, no one can.
There's stuff going on. There's more to it than that. There is things going on with this film where, as well, like in the kind of the background, which, you know, there's a lot of stuff about kind of the film is exploring autonomy and almost what he's done to her is almost like say the word. It's almost borderline rape because
he's gone against her. It's not consensual.
Yeah, it's not consensual. Yeah. It makes you uncomfortable. It doesn't pull its punches with the violence. It's like one of the best horror films I've seen in a long time. And I struggle with horror. You know what I'm like with a lot of people. I go, this is amazing. I watch it and I go, ugh. Like I watched Lee Cronin's The Mummy this week and I thought it was dump. Whereas people give it like 3 4s. Like I was like, whatever. Yeah. This is definitely something special. He has already filmed his next film apparently, which is starring Jesse from Breaking Bad. What's his name?
Aaron Paul.
Yeah, sorry?
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul, that's the one. I was thinking Aaron Pierce. Like that's not him. It's Aaron Paul. And apparently he's got the rights to do a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So there you go. I think we're due another one of those.
Yeah, but the last one was terrible. But in his hands, based on this, like, I'd be happy enough for him to have this.
Don't give Leatherface a backstory that makes you want to feel sorry for him.
No. Oh, do you remember that one that was like Texas Chainsaw at the beginning where it was his cousin and she's like, do your thing, cuz, to like this guy. And I was like, oh my God, this is fucking terrible. But Obsession, not terrible. Great film. Definitely recommend it. I would, if you can, I would definitely recommend going to cinema to see it as well with other people around you just because you get those reactions.
Yeah.
Is it a jumpy one?
At times, there are jumps, yeah.
Or a wait.
I've never seen a horror film in the cinema. I don't think I have.
It's her reactions. Like, she's just...
Oh, I have.
Honestly, you'll see the memes. The memes are already coming out about it.
I might have done not realised.
But, yeah, she is amazing in this. Like,
I trust you. I trust you, because sometimes you've passed some horror ones on to me, and I think the scariest horrors are when they're about humans. I think when they're about demons and stuff, it doesn't really bother me, that shit.
Jordan Peele does that well.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Jordan Peele comes from a comedy background.
Yeah.
And so does...
But comedy and fear are very similar links.
Yeah, so does Corey Barker. He comes from a comedy background.
Yeah. There's a
guy that
fine line.
what was it? Weapons and
Yeah,
Barbarian as well. Same
exactly. So there's that. There's a great way.
The very similar way
in horror.
Yeah, there
And
is.
this
There
does
is.
a good job with that. If you want to go on his YouTube, watch Milk and Cereal and The Chair. Like Milk and Cereal is like an hour long. It's like a found footage thing of like.
Is The Chair better than The Table that Biggie watched?
I didn't watch the Table, but I presume so. Yeah.
What's it like
good.
against The Whistle?
The Whistle.
Whistle was fucking awful. Whistle's one of the worst films I've seen this year.
I know. I saw your rundown on the Discord. Is it like third worst or something that you've seen or something?
Cool obsession. I mean, that's something that I could definitely convince my wife to watch.
Yeah.
Can't watch it on my own. I'm too scared.
Yeah, this is not one that like. You might want to let your kids watch either when you think, oh yeah, sometimes you'll let your
kids watch it, mate.
No, but sometimes you're like some horrors. You're like, yeah, kids are fine with this.
Yeah, we let my kids watch Krampus this year. You know that Krampus film they did a few years ago, that horror one, and they were like, yeah, that was fun. But that's because it's a big goat Santa.
I'd let Amelia watch like a few things.
I don't mind it when it's monsters because I don't think monsters are as scary as humans.
Yeah, but this is not.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Oh dear. Cool.
And then the other thing is, I might as well talk about it because it's the big release this week: Star Wars and Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was out yet.
Yeah, it's come out this week. This is the first Star Wars film in the cinema since The Rise of Skywalker, so 7 years.
Somehow, Palpatine returned for this film, I'm assuming.
Well, technically,
he's still there.
Technically, this is set
timeline
between after Return of the Jedi, with the fall of the Empire. This film is an odd one because it's one of those ones where you'd think, well, we've had 3 seasons of The Mandalorian. You probably need to watch that to understand what's going on in this film. It's not the case at all.
It doesn't tell you everything, does it?
No, it's like its own little standalone. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know here is a bounty hunter and his little friend Grogu. Yeah, his friend Grogu, who's basically his son, and they're doing a job for like a bunch of rebels. So obviously, this is set after Jedi. There's still the rebels posted everywhere, and they're trying to obviously weed out the Empire. They're trying they're trying to bring down like people still loyal to Palpatine and the Empire. So in this, the Mandalorian does a job for Sigourney Weaver's character, who she's hired by the Hutts. So the twins, basically there's 2 twin Hutts who took over from Jabba after he died.
Slug monsters. Yeah,
and they want him to go and rescue Rota the Hutt, who is Jabba the Hutt's son, who's been captured, who is hench as fuck.
What do you mean? He's a hench slug?
He is hench. He has a 6-pack. He has a chest. He has massive
so they can
arms.
look good.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
So the slugs can look good. Jabba was just a fatty.
Look up Rota the Hutt. He's fucking. He's massive.
Jabba's just a fatty.
It might just unlock something in me.
Jesus Christ.
What's he called? Johto the Hutt?
Rota the Hutt.
Rota the Hutt.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my good god. He's stunning. He's bloody gorgeous.
Why is there 2 axes?
It's got abs somehow.
He's got 2 big axes. He's ripped to fuck. He's got arms like fucking crocodile backs.
Stigveld.
His arms are really tiny, so because he's got massive arms, but they're really short.
Oh, he's cute as a baby.
The problem is, right, he's still a slug, so stairs are going to be his mortal enemy.
Well, you should see the way the Hutts move in this film. Oof,
like snakes?
When you look at Jabba, you think
Jabba can't move like
No, these Hutts, they move.
So Jabba was just a fatty.
Yeah. Okay. But that's it. Like this film, it's more or less an adventure of the week, but extended to a film. So it's just being given a big budget.
They've got no stakes to any of it.
There's no real stakes to it. There's no so if you're looking for something that kind of expands on the lore or the relationship or extends something to do with Grogu and Mandalorian's characters and their relationship, there's nothing with that. It is basically just here's 4 episodes of a TV show
stitched together
to create a film. I had a good time with it, but
it's still Star Wars, isn't it?
The plot is paper thin. It is moved along by set pieces rather than any plot. And yeah, like Road to the Hut was off-putting because he's voiced by Jeremy Allen White. Just talking. No, he doesn't speak Huttonese. That's the actual.
Yeah, that's the language, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the language. So
has he got a Chicago accent from the bear?
No, the other two speak Huttese, but they also speak a bit of English as well.
Yeah,
and I get why, because this is a kid. Essentially,
not English. It's basic, isn't it?
This is a kids' film more than anything. This is targeted at you taking a young child and watching this and just having a really good time. Like it's a very safe, fun family adventure set in the Star Wars universe with great visuals and sound and a really good score. Yeah. But it's really off-putting where one of the Hutts, because like when the other two speak English, they kind of speak like
it is not my first language.
Yeah, it's like exactly. It's not their first language. You can hear them struggling to speak.
And is he like, motherfucker, look how hench I am?
He just sounds like an American. It's so weird.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, he just talks normally. And I'm watching this Hut.
He was like, what?
I don't hate the character. I just found him really off-putting because of the way he looked and the way he talked. It's like it's so weird.
It's going off.
I'm really distracted.
I just got this mental image of just because obviously I only really know Jeremy Allen White for the bear. So it's like this fucking the Hut going, hands, I need hands.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Yes, Grogu. Yes, Mando.
What's Mandalorian's name again? It's Din Summit, isn't it?
Din Djarin.
Din Djarin, that was it.
So
is it still him, or is it just a different Mandalorian?
No, it's still Din Djarin.
Oh, right. Is it still Pedro Pascal? Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it's still Pedro doing the voice.
I found out that his body stand-in is the grandson of John Wayne.
Yeah, John Wayne's. Yeah.
That's because Pedro only has to do the voiceover, doesn't he?
Yeah, there is a moment with his mask.
Yeah, exactly. How much is Pedro in that fucking TV?
Apparently, for this film, it's like 30%, I think.
Yeah, the show wasn't a lot.
In the show, in the first 2 seasons, he was in quite a lot, and then they did the whole thing of like he puts his helmet back on, and it never remove the helmet, and you just think, how the fuck do you eat? How do you wash? It's just a stupid fucking Cree. Like
it shows you him eating, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it is. It does a little bit.
It does come off at one point in this for reasons.
Film.
And Grogu does get his like little extended version. So there is a moment, it's about 15 minutes of the film where it's just where you're following Grogu. So like it's not it's not a Mandalorian film featuring Grogu. It's like it's both of them, and Grogu does get his like moments, and he continues to be absolutely adorable. And
I like him, mate.
The Anzellans are really good value. If you remember the Anzellans, that was Boba Frick, the little engineers. Yeah. There's a bunch of them in this, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's a fun time, but I can understand why people watch this and go, "What the fuck is this? What's the point in this?"
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, but yeah, I had a good time with it. But it's 3 out of 5 at best. It's not. It's.
I reckon it's completely harmless, isn't it?
Yeah, it is completely harmless. But the most important thing is you don't actually need to watch any of the Mandalorian. When people go, I have to do my homework and watch 3 seasons of Mandalorian. You don't. They don't touch on
watch it anyway because it's a good show.
Oh, it's a good show, but you don't need to know any of that. You could just go into this and know, here's a bounty hunter, and this is his green little.
Imagine if they made it where you had to watch the Book of Boba Fett as well. That was shit.
Just watch the 2 episodes that featured the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
they were the only good bits.
Fucking hell, Book of Boba Fett was the worst fucking shite I've ever watched.
Yeah. Those fucking mods like driving around in there like space
fucking punk rockers, the Tatooine punks. Okay. Fuck off. Cool. We'll have that from you. If you've got anything else, we could have it in the green room. I'll go next because I've only done one thing. I've done loads of stuff. I've been going through the Batmans, the Arkhams.
Yeah.
They hold up so fucking well.
Oh, they do. Good.
Oh, so fucking well. I know people rag on them now, don't they?
I think the last iteration was pretty bad, wasn't it? I think a lot of people just didn't get over the first couple of hours. Yeah. Was that the reason?
It's my favourite one.
Really? I think people had problems with the Batmobile, didn't they? I certainly did.
I like it. I like it.
That's because you're a pervert.
It doesn't handle particularly well.
I am a pervert. I'm not going to go into that because everyone knows what they are, but it runs really well on Switch too. Really enjoying that. I'm not going to talk about FC Pro 2 either because now I'm obsessed with that after today. Fuck me. Don't play football management sims. I'm going to talk about a film I watched this week, and a film that I'm really mixed on. I'm not burying the lead. Sacha Baron Cohen's new film called Ladies First.
Oh, yeah.
Starring him, Rosamund Pike, and Charles Dance. Do you want to dance? I'll give you the premise and I'll let you judge what you think. But before you think about it, I think this is this generation's Tiptoes.
Oh boy!
So
one of a lifetime.
He's not playing a dwarf, is he?
He's not playing a dwarf. So Ladies First is a comedy / rom-com / feel-good / slapstick comedy vehicle. Sacha Baron Cohen. Now he's always, I think he's a fine actor, but I think he's better at being a silly Billy than he is at being a normal person. We know, if you don't know who he is, guys, he's Ali G and Borat. Christ, I can't believe sometimes you have to explain to people these kind of things. Who's that? Yeah, this guy, but he's acting in this. He's playing a guy called Sebastian, and he works for a massive PR company that's running Guinness, the drinks, big PR campaign across the globe. So, multi-billion-pound PR company, and he works for them, and he's a misogynistic prick. He's never settled down with any women. He's just shagging about. He's horrible. Do you know what he does when he has one night stands? He buys them a gift and goes, "Thank you for a lovely night. Never speak to me again." That kind of thing.
Sounds pretty good.
No, he's an absolute arsehole, like proper old school arsehole, like fucking slapping women on the ass, like a Ubisoft office kind of thing. He's fucking horrible. And just like Charles Dickens wished, at some point in the film, he bangs his head. He bangs his head and wakes up in a world where men and women's roles have completely reversed. So, in this new world, women take the role of men. So men are now objectified. He starts walking down the street after banging his head, and all these builder women are wolf whistling at him, saying, "Whoa, look at that ass! Whoa!" Giving him all that, and he's like, "Oh, fucking hell, I must look good today." Not clicking on yet. Gets to his office that he just come down from. This all happens in the first 5 minutes. I'm not spoiling too much for you. It gets to his office, and at this point, there's just loads of like men in like crop tops running about and like fluffing about, like the assistants rather than executives. And he's like, "I'm going to go into my office," and it's the old secretary of the company. He's now the CEO of the company. That kind of shit. Everything's completely reversed.
Right.
And they're all objectifying him. They all forget his name. They all call him sugar balls, not sugar tits. I mean, men have to wear ball bras, by the way. Men wear ball bras in this universe. And for instance, Burger King is not called Burger King. It's called Burger Queen. So everything's completely reversed to where, for some reason in time, women were the and it sounds horrible, doesn't it? But men ruled the world for a long, long time. And in this universe, women ruled the world since women existed. So everything's a woman's world. Don't get me wrong, it's not like men are dressing in dresses. They're still men, but they're just being objective. They're being like, he wants to be...
It sounds, sorry, but it just sounds so like...
Trite?
Stupid. No, it's just like... It's not clever. It's not a clever idea to be like, "Oh, if women ruled the world, it'd just be the other way around." It's like, no, do something a bit clever with it. Like, if women ruled the world and the matriarchy was on top for thousands of years, how would the world be different? But
it does all that.
It just sounds like it's just the other way around, and it's pointless.
No, it does a lot smarter than what I'm explaining. Now, there are some smart elements to it. Obviously, you know full well this is a story about how he needs to change his ways. That's why I said Charles Dickens. It's Scrooge, right?
Shallow Hal.
Oh,
Shallow Hal. Shallow Hal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's definitely aping on all that. And it's how he is then trying to get a leg up in his own company. But he's just a man, and men can't rise up without being objects of desire. So he has to get a penis enlargement. He has to go and get a manicure and stuff like that, and he has to like titillate himself up to try and buck his way up. This is what's fucked up about the film. This is why I think it's the tiptoes. They're not understanding what it's like.
Terrible.
This is 2026. That's not how it is anymore. Yes, women don't feel safe in the world, and in this world, men don't feel safe in the world. Like, men are in the kitchen. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what's happening in the film. It feels like this film was made 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
That it sounds like it's trying to tick all the boxes, but somehow being even more sexist than like make an example of a sexist person.
This is why Tiptoes was trying to do that, saying, "Oh, it's so hard being a dwarf," but they had a man that wasn't a dwarf playing a dwarf on his fucking knees. And it's again, and
the role of a lifetime.
He had loads of dwarfs, actors, real actors, like fucking Peter Dinklage that could have done the main. This is what I'm saying in this. They have all these fucking actors, and it's just, it's got Richard E. Grant in it as the pigeon lady from Home Alone. That's what he's playing. But he's a pigeon man. I
mean, Richard E. Grant will do most things. Like, as long as it pays him.
He'll do anything for a cup of tea. But it's just completely and utterly tone deaf. And it surprised the fuck out of me how tone deaf it was.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember that Mel Gibson film, What Women Want?
What Women Want.
Yeah.
Exactly. Where he knows how to make women orgasm by listening to the Force. Just fucking get better at shagging now. Come on. Get better at fucking shagging.
He's like, if you just moved a little bit that way, you're like, done.
Nah, I never needed help.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
But for other men, that's what you mean, it's digging it.
But, as a conceptual level, like he's able to read the thoughts of women, which allows him to find out what women want. But the thing is, all the things that have been written as to what women want have been written by a man, so they're not actually things women want.
That's this film is. I think it is. I'm not sure. I didn't check if it's directed by a man or a woman.
It's directed by a woman, Thea Sharrock.
Yeah, and the message is clear as day. It's Charles Dickens-esque Scrooge, Christmas Carol, like change your ways, and once you've changed your ways, everything will go back to normal. That kind of message. We know the trope, and there are some clever moments in it. The clever moments in it, however, the background stuff, like the billboards and just the general language that people have, everything changes if it's a matriarchal world. Do you know what I mean? Like at one point he says, "Grow some balls," and like, that's a funny saying. Did you invent that? He's like, no. And they'll say stuff like the opposite would be like, "Oh, she's got some ovaries on her, hasn't she?" That kind of thing, rather than balls. You know what I mean? It just, I'm not giving good examples, but there's some really smart like dialogue in there. But it's so fucking tone deaf because it just completely does not.
I'm looking at the critics' reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, and Katie Rife
can't be good.
We're 13%.
It can't be good.
Katie Rife from RogerEbert.com says it makes some valid points, then proceeds to beat them to death.
Yeah, that's it. Do you know, like, I'm not going to spoil it that much, but he doesn't learn a lesson. Like, Ebenezer Scrooge learned a lesson, didn't he?
Yes.
And that's the beauty of Dickens. All these characters learn lessons. This guy, Sacha Baron Cohen doesn't.
Jacob Oller from AV Club said, Ladies First bludgeons its critique of sexism with the exhausted binaries of a 90s self-help book.
Sounds exactly like it.
Yeah, it's like they they think they're clever because women are sat there like legs spread and like scratching the fannies and stuff like that, like men would. So they genuinely do, but they think it's clever because it keeps highlighting it.
So it's not so much that it's a women's world. It's they've just swapped men and women.
Women are men now.
Yeah, women are men.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, I give it credit for having like trans people in this and not bringing it up as a thing. You know what I mean? It's just normal, which is fine because it is just normal. And a lot of shows are trying to like shoe on trans people in there saying this is my trans daughter. None of that. They're just in there. Do you know what I mean? And I'm absolutely. I think that props to them for that kind of stuff. But it's still fucking tone deaf as fuck. Like when there's one point where he says to his brother-in-law, he says, "Is that what I have to do? I have to sleep my way up to get to become CEO." And his brother-in-law goes, "Yeah, of course you do." And you'd think, no, that's not what I should do, but he does.
if you want a really depressing laugh, go to the audience reviews and look at the 5-star ones because
oh god,
I don't want to.
It's a good movie.
I can't recommend this, but I can recommend it because I think there's a curio to it. There's a curiosity to it. Do you know what I mean? It's a 1 out of 5, but it's fucking.
It's like driving past a car crash. You've got to look.
Yeah, it's like everyone wants to watch Tiptoes. Yes, your toes are going to be killing all the way through it. It's a role of a lifetime. Do you know what I mean? No one can. I mean, why Gary Oldman didn't get an Oscar for that is beyond. Absolutely robbed. But
he's on the short list.
But yeah, this Ladies First is a very strange. Like Netflix prominently pushed it on, and me and my wife watched it, and like at the end of it, she was like, that were all right. It reminded me of the things we used to watch late 90s, early 90s. I'm like, yeah, it did, didn't it? But that's his problem.
of the top 10 audience reviews that are positive on here, 8 of them have profile names of like @RT and then a number. Like they're just fucking sock puppet accounts. There's not many of them are actual real people, which is probably good. Fuck me, this is really funny to read.
Really, really tone deaf, and I just didn't think we had things that tone deaf nowadays. You know what I mean?
It surprises me as Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, because I thought he had really good shot, and he did The Dictator, didn't he? That were quite tone deaf as well.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
Funny nonetheless, but this has funny moments. It has funny bits, and it's a very clever world building. Unfortunately, every single character in it's a shock. Charles Dance is wasted in this. They just got Charles Dance in it because he looks mint in a crop top. Do you know what I mean? He looks fucking savage in a cardigan and a crop top.
I'm assuming Sacha Baron Cohen did it because Netflix turned up to his house with a bin lorry full of money.
He's just had a messy divorce, hasn't he? So he's going to pay for that. Going to pay for that. This is definitely a divorce.
It's like half of Michael Caine's acting.
Yeah. Yeah, like Anaconda. Yeah, absolutely. And Jaws 4 or whatever he did. But yeah, I don't recommend it, but I recommend it as a cure. I recommend you getting stoned to fuck and watching it.
Not a chance.
I might just do that. And then write a video essay.
Yeah, do that. Why this is wrong. Why women aren't sat there scratching their fannies all day.
As a woman. As always, the worst example of a woman will be explaining why it's the worst example of a women's fucking film.
Like it doesn't. The problem is with films like this, it doesn't push the needle in any way, shape, or form. In fact, it resets it. It's negative. It's bad for that kind of thing, and I hope the director sees that when she reads the reviews. It's so tone deaf.
So surprising that it's a woman, like a female director as well. I really don't understand that at all.
I wonder who wrote it. Natalie Krinsky, Cinco Paul, and Katie Silberman.
Yeah, of course.
Katie Silverman's last film that she wrote was Don't Worry, Darling, that one with Harry Styles in it.
Yeah.
That wasn't very good.
I didn't mind that one. I think it just fell a bit apart at the end.
I can't recommend it unless you want a bit of a toe-curling laugh. That's the best thing. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing loads of other stuff, but I don't want to talk about it. Biggie, what you've been doing, bro?
So, I'm going to quickly talk about
The Division 2.
A TV show. Do you remember a Danish crime series called The Killing that came out a long, long time ago?
Vaguely.
It was very good. It had an American version done, which was also really good as well. But they've done it again. This one's called The Chestnut Man, a Danish crime series, which has been on Netflix for a while, but for some reason I've only just got around to catching up with it. It was, again, written based on a novel by Søren Sveistrup. Apologies if I get any of these names wrong. But yeah, the series stars Danica Kersik and Mikkel Bo Folsgaard. No, exactly. This time they're investigating dismemberment and murders of several mothers in Copenhagen by a serial killer who leaves figurines made of, chestnuts.
That's cute.
At the crime scenes.
Sounds like a shit Batman villain.
Like Calendar Man.
But weirdly, one of the chestnuts ends up having the fingerprints of a missing girl that disappeared a year before, who is believed to be dead. So why are her fingerprints on it? But yeah, it's basically the same kind of
the Scandi thriller
vibe that you get. Yeah, you've got that kind of dull colours. Everybody's kind of morose, staring.
They're all driving shit cars.
It's gripping. Yeah, it's really gripping. I don't know what it is about their dramas. They just they get the emotions right. The characters interact really well.
It's dark all the time. That's why.
Yeah, but it kind of there's just something about those shows that I just get really pulled into. And yes, I watch them with subtitles.
Good lad.
You get the better performances. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's got season 2, which follows a separate case, but brings back the 2 people from the first one. I'm currently watching season 2, but yeah, I really like it. I like my.
You watch these alone, or do you watch them with the missus?
No, I just watch it. She's not into this kind of stuff. So
yeah, just the stuff that my wife will. She's not going to sit and watch The Expanse with me, for instance. She's going to tell me to fuck off. Yeah. She's too busy watching.
Yeah, I really like it. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. In between playing Dead Space, which I've nearly finished. Really well.
Good, innit?
It is.
It's good.
It is.
It's a good game.
And it makes me sad. We're not going to get the second one.
We're never going to get.
To be fair, the second one actually still holds up to modern standards.
Yeah, it still plays well.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, 3.5 inches apparently used to satisfy many men and women back in the early 90s. Yes, I'm talking about floppy diskettes. Because I used to use these as well to play a game on my old Amiga 500 home computer. But thanks to Oodles on this very pod, he gave me a code for a remaster of an old Amiga game. That's right, Zool Redimensioned.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, thanks. The review you've been waiting for. This was
I have been waiting for this.
Zool Ninja of the Ninth Dimension. This is a great looking and fun sort of paced action platformer. 'Tis a tad tricky. And it was clearly influenced by the Marios and the Sonics back in the day. You can go in different directions around the platforms, jumping, collecting points. It's got speed runs if that's your kind of thing. It's really smooth, fast-moving gameplay.
It's fast, isn't it? So I remember it being nippy.
Very fast. Yeah. So this is the remasters, whatever, Redimensioned. It's developed by Sumo Digital Academy and published by Secret Mode for Windows and PlayStation 4. I've really enjoyed the nostalgia of playing this.
It's the music, innit?
It brought me back. Yeah, I mean, the music sadly hasn't really had much of a remaster.
It hasn't. It's still MIDI as fuck.
But the quality of life stuff has been really good. They've added like a double jump this time and a wall grab, which wasn't there from the original game. And if you really want to play how it originally was, there is an emulated version of the original game. But good luck playing that.
Rock hard.
Tough as nails. Tough as nails. But yeah, you can use this as a speedrun game. You can do it as a collectathon.
It's got leaderboards, hasn't it, now?
Yeah, it's got its online mode. You can do it's got little hidden mini games.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot to it, but you can polish this game off in a couple of hours very quickly. I think if you've never played it before, be wary if you're interested in this kind of stuff because there is better games out there naturally. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't even dare compare it to something like Astrobot nowadays.
Oh,
that to me is. I mean, I'm only talking obviously about PlayStation, but that to me is like the pinnacle of platform gaming these days. But if you want a bit of nostalgia, some really cool, fast, zoom-in platform stuff, then
originally Zool was created to sell Chupa Chups, don't you?
It was. They've removed it.
I know they have
from the game because of the licensing. All the levels. You've got music level, you've got a sweets level, you've got a tool level. The kind of stuff. There's only 7 levels, but there's kind of stuff you expect in a platformer of these days. But yeah, the difficulty spikes can really catch you out.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing when I played DuckTales. I recently played DuckTales again, and fuck me, I love that game. And it's what Shovel Knight's basically based on, isn't it?
Is it? I never played that.
Oh yeah, DuckTales. Pogoing. That's where they first start doing it. Scrooge McDuck pogos on his stick and stuff and digs and stuff. Fuck me, the difficulty spikes on those old platformers. Remember the Aladdin game on SNES and Mega Drive? Fucking hell, Cave of Wonders game. Levels. Rock hard. Lion King. Second level on Lion King.
Lion King was bloody hard.
But yeah, I tried the emulated version of this game just to see.
Mate, it's one hit kill, isn't it? Pretty sure it's one hit kill.
Oh, atrocious! So I was like, oh, thank God, the quality of life is there. To make
yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though, mate.
For that. But yeah, nice little blast from the past. That
I do like that things like Zool Redimensioned that they're coming back because again they're cheap to remake or remaster, the cheap licenses. But then I don't know the nice palette cleansers, aren't there? These I love a little palette cleanser game.
And if you think of New Zealand Story, Bubble Bobble, and kind of great old classic games, they're right for jumping back into. I just don't think this would grab many people's attentions unless they're into this kind of game.
Yeah.
Or played it before and have the nostalgia.
The only Amiga game I ever played was ever. So I never
had this on my bingo card. Put it that way.
I went to a pal's house and he had an Amiga and went once and he was like, "Play this. This is better than Sonic." I was like, "It's not though."
No, it wanted to be, but it was that amalgamation of everything. There was a bit of Mario. There was a bit of this. There was a bit of Sonic in there. It's like it's
when you compare these to Super Mario 3, for instance, you're like, "Holy shit!" There is a difference.
You can't be the master.
No, of course not. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Cool. Candy.
Oh, speaking of needing a palate cleanser, a TV show that I've been watching for a long time finished this week. The Boys.
The Boys.
Mm.
How long do I have to rant?
As long as you want, fuck it. It's bank holiday. This was also the other thing I've done this week.
Oh, you can jump in then.
Okay.
So I've actually been pretty lucky with managing to avoid the shows that have been brilliant until the last season, with the exception of Californication. The Boys has been such a disappointment this season. I remember a friend of mine saying that she, when it got to the end of Game of Thrones, she actually cried because it was so bad.
She wasn't alone.
I was very close to this in The Boys.
She wasn't alone.
Well, and I don't think I'm alone in my opinion. I feel like this season was so slow. They could have spent what was it? 8 episodes. They could have spent the 8 episodes building up to this big, huge showdown. Instead, what they did was they introduced stories that went nowhere, that were completely pointless. They spent about sort of 30 seconds on really significant character deaths. There was no set pieces. There's no big set pieces. And I was thinking for the entire last season, I understand that this is all set in 3 or 4 different sets because they're obviously going to do something big at the end. There's going to be this huge battle over the White House. Shit's going to get real. The posters showed Homelander looking out in space, looking over a world that there was nukes going off. Scorched earth, blood and bone.
The thing with that though is I appreciate that, but every season's poster's not shown up in the show.
Understood. However, this was the finale. Don't show me a scene where Homelander's don't show me a scene where Homelander's over the White House with every single suit behind him, and Butcher just about to face them off. Okay, so they advertised the fact that it was the biggest. It was the highest watched show of all time. There's 55 million people watched the last season.
Yep.
Where's the fucking budget gone? Surely they can give they know that it was making the numbers. Where was the budget?
Yeah, I don't understand this either.
For even half an hour I know it's not a Marvel film. I do know it's not a Marvel film. Half an hour would have been all it took.
I get what you mean. Like other seasons have looked better.
Absolutely. Fallout, 2 seasons in, looks incredible.
No,
but like season 3 of The Boys is, in my opinion, the best season.
Absolutely.
Looked way better.
I agree.
Like, Candy's right. Like if this was such a big show, and it was, there was a lot of people. This was a huge show. Why has Amazon stripped the budget so far back that there's just no set pieces? Every set piece is in a room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And the pacing was dog shit. I enjoyed the season for just the kind of moments and the characters, because I do like them, and the cunts and the cunts, that. Like, I enjoyed all that. Don't take more. And also, fuck off with what they've done with Gen V. Like, absolutely fuck off.
Exactly. So yeah, they've introduced these huge. If you haven't watched Gen V, basically one of the characters was primed to be.
Don't need to.
You don't need to. However, one of the characters was primed to be as powerful, if not more so, than Homelander. And now with Gen V being cancelled, those two characters came on with the last couple of episodes of The Boys and did absolutely fuck all. There's things that character could have done that would have absolutely changed the way that the last episode went down. So
you know why they didn't have them characters do anything. Fuck all. Nobody watched Gen V.
Yeah, I know, but apparently they actually had. Up. Yeah,
I agree. But nobody watched it. That's the numbers on Gen V were like 25% of what the worst numbers on The Boys was. So
the thing is, like, Gen V is kind of a fun idea, but you just didn't need it. What was the point?
Muppet Babies, wasn't it?
I mean, it could have been fine had the characters been utilised in the ending of The Boys.
Doing their own thing that didn't affect.
Yeah, absolutely. Boys. Yeah, absolutely. But the whole thing, it felt like an advert. So there's going to be 2 new spin-offs now. There's going to be Vought Rising, which is Soldier Boy, and obviously it's the Rising of Vought. And then there's going to be The Boys Mexico. And out of pure principle, I don't want to watch it now. Either of them.
I'm not interested.
This whole season, I wanted The Boys to be a succinct fight. You know, to be honest, 4 seasons would have been fine. It took a nosedive up to season 3. I'm so disappointed. If you can't give me a few good set pieces, give me some good writing at least. Give all the characters a satisfying ending. Don't shove one of the best characters in the entire season into a refrigerator with no ending whatsoever. Because as far as we know, there's nothing going to happen after The Boys. I don't know exactly what's happening with The Boys Mexico, if it's going to be a follow-on. I assume it probably isn't, but I guess... But I just don't want to watch it. I'm fuming. And there's not much that I can go into without going into spoilers, and it's too soon yet to really do so. But
what annoys me is the kind of like... I know what the book is, and what the set piece is for the finale, the final showdown is, and why couldn't you have given us that?
Why couldn't there have even been a moment of, even if it wasn't a huge moment? Do you remember in I think it was season 3 or 4, and granted the camera's pulled back quite fast, so you don't need to see the gory details, but Homelander imagines this scenario where he just lasers everyone out, and he just mows the entire ground, like mows everyone down. There wasn't even a moment where the general public saw who Homelander really was. As far as they knew, he was just, he was being Trump-esque. There was no moment where they realized he was a complete madman. There was no moment where he saw the consequences of his own actions. There was no moment where he saw the public who he needed to love him. That was his,
I kind of disagree with that, because I think that's the whole point of that final bit.
They all saw it for real.
They all saw it.
But they didn't. He didn't see them reacting. He didn't see.
Oh, you mean you wanted him to see that?
I wanted him to see what the public. I wanted him to see.
Don't get into spoilers.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, I fucking loved it.
Oh,
you did, yeah.
God, I loved it. I love the season. It's not my favourite one. 3's my favourite. Probably the worst season out of The Boys. But
I would disagree that it's the worst season. I think if it wasn't the final season, I would have been quite happy with that, because I think that they did quite well on pulling back.
I liked it. I liked everything. I liked it all. I liked the whole
Candy's right. It's just, it was so slow, and it's just like, right, time for the finale.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
I think season 5 did a good. I think season 4 tried too hard to outshock itself. I think it had that really shocking moment in season 3 at the beginning that everyone loved, and I think they were like, right, we have to create that, but even more. But that's not actually what was great about The Boys. It was just
Herogasm's the best episode they ever did.
Absolutely.
Also, I don't want to get spoiled, but the ending is pretty much the same ending as that. It's just a carbon copy of that. And also, people's powers seem to have just randomly changed.
Got completely
nerfed.
Yeah.
People
I don't get hung up on stuff like that. I don't know. I was fine. I was fine with it.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I am genuinely glad.
I really enjoyed it. You don't get shows like this. I don't get hung up on stuff.
Like I did. To be honest, I enjoyed the final fight.
I enjoyed the whole season.
It could have been a lot better. Like,
could have been, but couldn't anything.
Post stuff, like the kind of epilogue to it. that felt rushed as well.
Yeah.
That felt which it is, because like there is an arc after that moment in the books.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's not the end.
And they just threw it in. It's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5-10 minutes, finish it off.
But I don't know. I was quite satisfied with it. I wouldn't have ended it that way personally, but I was satisfied. I didn't like when the credits rolled. I didn't go, fucking hell, what was that?
No, I didn't. I was just a bit more like,
yeah, same.
Like when the credits rolled on the last episode of Game of Thrones, I was going, what the fuck was that?
I was
you know
saying
what I mean?
For a lot of that series anyway.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? That's different. I think that is really bad. You know what I mean? That is a really bad. Like, people still slag off the ending to The Sopranos. I think the final episode of The Sopranos is genius.
Brilliant. Yeah.
But people still slag it off because I don't know what's out. And I get that some people are going to turn around and be like, this is not the ending that I was promised. No one promised you fuck all, you entitled bastards.
It's nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with this is what I wanted, what I promised. It's just like
it's potential.
It fizzled out.
What you two are saying is there's wasted potential.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a valid point.
I think they should have been. If they didn't misuse the funds they had, then Amazon didn't give them enough funding to do what they.
No, I agree with that, because you can tell that this final season was in 4 different areas of the whole thing. Yeah, 4 different sound stages. You could tell
exactly.
You just fucking tell. They barely used the tower for one, and the tower was the biggest sound stage they had.
And that's another thing. There was another poster of the tower crumbled down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but remember, this is The Boys that has a lot of dream sequences in it.
Yeah.
Things like that don't bother me. Things like that, like marketing. Marketing's marketing. It's a different.
I understand that, and I can let that go. Had it made up for it in other ways, but even scenes like
things that it doesn't deliver on.
Yeah, and when I think of scenes that was, the head popper in the courtroom, and everyone's heads are just going. Yeah, that was I thought was more impressive.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, don't get, like, I've seen a lot of people saying, I've seen these posters and stuff. I've seen the posters to Star Wars where Princess Leia's clinging on to Luke Skywalker, who's firing a laser into the sky. That never happens in Star Wars.
Yeah, but you still get those sort of scenes, don't you? I mean, maybe his chest wasn't out and everything, but it was still Luke Skywalker.
And they ended up being brother and sister.
Yeah, exactly.
Oops.
But there was such a difference between the posters and what actually happened. The
problem is with The Boys, it's gone downhill since season 3. It's gone, but downhill. I still think this at its worst is better than some stuff that's come out ever. And I think, like I said it the other week, and I still hold to it. If you want what that kind of these fucking moments, watch Invincible, for fuck's sake. This is exactly what you're asking for.
Yeah, exactly.
This is better.
This is what I've heard. Yeah, I will do.
Even Invincible I don't know. Even Invincible has some episodes where you're just like, what's the fucking point of this?
Filler.
How is this driving the plot?
There is filler episodes and everything.
Some of the online discourse.
It's somewhat more acceptable when it's a cartoon, isn't it?
Again, the filler episode of the fucking Breaking Bad with the fly. I love that as well.
Some of the online discourse I've seen around it is a lot of people saying that Eric Kripke, having done Supernatural for so long, seems to be stuck in doing 24-episode series.
Yeah, and he's not had a chance.
Yeah. So whereas like he managed to end Supernatural in a reasonably satisfying way, probably not the way.
Yeah.
Probably not to all of the fans' likings, but he's struggled with ending The Boys because he's had 8 episodes to do it, and he's written it for as if it were like 24 episodes.
I feel like he could have got another season out of it, but it's not what Amazon want, even though 55 million fucking people tuned in to watch it.
I feel like there should have been another series, like post
what happens. Yep, I do.
And explore what the world's
going to be like.
That means for the world and that means for the boys.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I completely agree. Completely and utterly agree.
It just that little epilogue at the end. I'm like,
That's my least favourite bit of it. That final episode, the epilogue. I was like, fuck off. Not interested in that bit. That's not in my head canon. That epilogue. But I can forget it. I don't get angry about things like that. It doesn't.
There was no reason for that either.
No, there wasn't.
So is my?
I haven't read the comics, but I've seen what happens.
Yeah.
It fucking is in that. It makes sense.
Yeah, in that. Yeah, but the comics, the ending to the comics completely different. The twist at the end is completely different. Completely different.
I understand why they didn't do that twist, because everyone who wanted to know would have known. There's no point there being a twist when it's already in print.
Yeah, you'd know. Yeah, exactly. They've changed it. But yeah, I'm sorry you were really disappointed by it, but I was satisfied. I, again, wasn't like struck by it, like, oh my god, this is the greatest. But as a whole, I think the show is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And that's what I keep in my head. That's the treasures that I've got when things are brilliant. Like Game of Thrones, I will still rewatch Game of Thrones, but it ends at season 7.
Even season 7 had its issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone can suddenly warp around the world like it's nothing.
Well, they've got teleport stones, haven't they? But yeah, I get what you're saying. Kind of, it is quite disappointing when you think about it. But ultimately, I don't get hung up about shit like that. I'm just thinking it's done. You know what I mean? It's done.
It's just that this is the first time that something like this has happened to me. When I've been
Watching
really
Invincible.
invested. Yeah, when I've been really invested in a show, and the last few episodes have just been a bit.
Yeah. Anything else, or is that your final thoughts?
That's my final thoughts.
Catch it. What have you been doing? Anything positive?
Yeah, 2 things positive.
Love that.
So this week I've been kind of pottering on with Hades 2. It's more Hades.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Yeah, I've got Hades 2 as well. I own that.
Yeah. It's just as horny as the first Hades.
I played about 30 minutes of it. I don't know why I just stopped.
It's really good, actually, and I like Milanu as the main character, and
Yeah.
I like the setup of it, and the voice actors are all really good. The artwork's still obscenely horny in the best possible way.
After Kronos.
Yeah, you're after Kronos this time, but this time you can also go down and up.
Yeah, you're not stuck in Hades.
No. No, that's really good. I started Zero Parades for Dead Spies this week.
Yes.
Which is the new game from Zool, who made Disco Elysium.
Is that how we're pronouncing that studio's name?
It's ZA/UM, so Zoom. I guess.
I've always seen it written, but I don't really know how it's pronounced.
So Zero Parades for Dead Spies is a sort of spiritual sequel to Disco Elysium. It's done in very much the same style. It's an isometric CRPG. Very text heavy.
Is it combatless still?
I haven't had any combat so far, but there is a mechanic that I think you'll like. So yeah, it's an isometric CRPG, very text heavy, very focused on your protagonist Cascade's internal monologues. There aren't quite as many of the internal monologues as Harry Dubois had in Disco. There's 16 of them this time, rather than I think it was 25 in the first game. But that makes things like doing a character build so much easier, or a little bit more convenient. Whereas Disco Elysium started with you as Harry waking up with the hangover to end all hangovers and trying to piece together his life after a 4-day bender.
Mine died trying to get a tie.
Mine died of embarrassment after asking a pretty girl if he wanted to make fuck.
Oh dear.
Zero Parade starts you as Cascade, who is a former spy. Who she's been on ice for the last 5 years or so because of something bad that happened with her previous squad. She's been sent to the city-state of Portofino on a covert mission without any briefing. She's supposed to meet her colleague, Pseudopod. These are all cryptonyms for them. When she arrives at the safe house, Pseudopod is in a catatonic state. So she has no idea why she's been sent to Portofino.
And what a mission is, yeah.
What a mission is. And the one person who could tell her what a mission is alive but functionally dead. And from there, you have to start piecing it around. And a little bit like how Disco Elysium did it, you start with a kind of a small room that you're in where you pick up the pieces of the immediate and then you break it.
It was an amnesiac kind of self-inflicted.
Yeah. Yeah, whereas in this one, Cascade is not an amnesiac. She remembers everything, but she doesn't want to remember everything. She blames herself for what happened to her squad, and as you go on, like her former squad members become parts of this sprawling conspiracy narrative. Like Disco Elysium, It plays with the ideas of social politics and communism and techno-fascism and all that kind of thing. It's
fucking woke.
It's very woke. It's great. It's really, really good.
Expect nothing less.
Despite the kind of turmoil within Zoom and the kind of the original founders of the company being forced out or leaving or money being stolen and then returned, I don't know.
Isn't it mad that there's politics within the actual studio that creates games that are very political?
I don't know what the full story is of what happened within Zoom, but it's by all accounts, it's a bit of everybody was shit. The current CEO was shit. The previous CEO was shit. The people who aren't shit, the people who make the games, are still there. The art style still has that kind of hand-drawn, painterly art style. Can't have been sending you pictures because it's fucking gorgeous. The writing is a mix of nihilistic, melancholic, hilarious at times. Like, there's one character that you'll meet, he's a doctor, and you walk in and the man's gone fucking mental. When you walk into his clinic, he stood on the desk with a noose around his neck and he's pointing a gun at you. And he goes, "Are you from the medical board?" And you're like, "No, I'm not here." I know you're a board spy," and all that kind of thing. It turns out he doesn't get on with the medical board, and to prove that you're not spying on him, and to deal with a spy that he thinks is outside, who's actually just a teenager hanging around, he gives you a medical pry bar to go and take one of the child's teeth to prove. Because apparently,
that's the only way to prove it.
Well, in his terms, and by analysing the tooth, he'll be able to work out how disgustingly corporate fascist that boy is.
So is the writing less fucking Tolstoy, less fucking... Because Disco Elysium was very... Even though it was a modern game, it was very like... It was as if some of the scholars from the early 19th century, or late 19th century, had written it. In a fashion. Nietzsche-esque.
It's a little less Tolstoy. It's a bit more Orwellian, actually. It's a bit more kind of
this is what I mean. I fucking love Tolstoy. I mean, I'm a massive fan, but not in my games. Sometimes, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love Disco Elysium. I think it's amazing. But sometimes I want my game to be gaming.
Yeah, it's got that thing that Disco Elysium did well for. Well, I mean, personally for me, which was that I just keep wanting to play it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Dragging you back in, cause like reading a good book.
Yeah, like it very much feels like sometimes it's just like just one more chapter, just one more little bit.
One more chapter. I'll get to the next paragraph.
The mechanic that it's got that I think that you'll like is, and I've only encountered this once. Basically, there is this faction called the Weeping Eye who are hunting you. They are like other spies who are hunting you. And there's one moment where you're walking through a bazaar and the agent from the Weeping Eye is there and you have to sneak past him. And so you get dice checks, decide like, do you blend in with the crowd or do you try and rush him? Or do you try and run past him? Or do you jump over this barrier and hide this way? And that works better for me than any combat because it's like, it's real spy.
Yeah.
It's playing with spycraft, but it's still also the kind of the randomness of the dice rolls and how you've built your character.
A good spy would never fire his weapon.
Exactly. And you don't have. I'm 8 hours in, and I don't have a weapon at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Basically, if you love Disco Elysium, you're going to love this. The only thing I think that Disco Elysium really has over this, because the writing is still the same, the art is still the same, the direction is still the same. The only thing Disco that has that pushes it further ahead than this is that Sea Power soundtrack. The ambient music in Zero Parades, nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't stick in the head like Disco soundtrack does.
Did you say they do the voices for the internal stuff like the first game didn't with the audio and then it did later?
Yeah, no. It's like
I only ever played the definitive version of Disco Elysium, so I only know the definitive version.
Yeah, it's like 90% voiced. There are still some things that'll pop up that aren't voiced, and sometimes you can see where they've kind of rewritten lines of dialogue in the text to clarify them a bit more because they'll have done it after the voice acting has been done, so what the voice actor says isn't quite the same as what the text reads.
You see that a lot in games. I notice it anyway, especially in there's some in Baldur's Gate where the voice actor's saying something similar to what the subtitles are saying.
Yeah. But no, I really recommend this. It's out on PC now, but it is coming to PlayStation 5 later this year.
I kind of want to wait in case there's a definitive version, though.
I have I mean, I don't know what they would do for a definitive version. Like the definitive version of Disco, it added the voice acting to it. And there was already some voice acting in Disco when it came out, but it was mostly just in kind of cutscene levels. It wasn't in like character dialogue.
That's fine. And if it's the thing is as well, I want to play this, and I also want to play that fantasy one that you talked about as well.
Esoteric Ebb.
Yeah,
Esoteric Ebb's great.
I've got 2 coming now.
And then it's apparently either this year or early next year that Hopetown, which is from Robert Kurwitz, who was the novelist who wrote Sacred and Terrible Air, which is what the inspiration for Disco Elysium was.
This is ridiculous.
It's basically it's a new genre that's just spawned since 2020.
I like these combatless RPGs.
Disco-likes.
I like them. Yeah, disco lights. I like that. I think they're good. I think they're good because I like a graphic novel. I do. I'm not scared to admit it.
This is really, really very good, and don't fall into the There's weird discourse online about this, like people saying, "Oh, you're supporting scabs," or "You're supporting like terrible CEOs" and all that. It's like the Zoom staff unionized, like they're protected from their CEO.
How can I be supporting scabs when I'm a union rep? Come on.
Well, I mean, Zoom have unionized, so they are protected from their CEO. Their CEO might be a dick. I don't give a shit what the CEO is doing. I want the game.
Fuck CEOs anyway. I mean, Modern Escapism, we've unionized as well.
Yeah, against Biggie.
Yep. Because he's HR.
He's HR. HR is always the enemy. And the last one, I won't talk about a lot because we've been running on long, but also I can't really talk much about this without doing loads of fucking spoilers. I've been listening to, and I've got 90 minutes left of Dungeon Crawler Carl 8, A Parade of Horribles, which came out last week.
Still going that?
He's got one more book which is going to be split into 2 parts. He's doing a Harry Potter. So Parade of Horribles. So as with all the previous Dungeon Crawler Carl books, each floor of the dungeon as he's going down, there's a new theme to it. This one is a little bit wacky races. He has 7 heats of races to do. They all get progressively more fucked up and messed up and weird. They're getting towards... So this one ends on the 11th floor of the 18th floor dungeon. There aren't many humans left. They start with 5,000. They end with a lot less of living humans left. It's fucking outstanding. I don't know how Matt Dinniman's doing it.
I read the first book, and I'm not... jumping at reading the second one.
The second,
didn't you say it's better to listen to?
They're better to listen to. Jeff Hayes does a fantastic job as the narrator. But so the first Dungeon Crawler Carl book, I think, is the weakest of all 8 of them, and that's simply
all right. I liked it.
Well, yeah, but that's simply because there's no kind of plot arch for it. It's just him getting through the first 2 floors. And explaining and explaining what the aliens are doing and stuff. When you get to the 3rd floor, which is book 2, then the kind of Matt Dinniman starts putting in the threads that will become a lot of the overarching narratives. And there are things there's things in Parade of Horribles that reference back to stuff that happened in book 3. Like, it's like because Matt Dinniman kind of writes by the seat of his pants, he doesn't have an overarching plan for the whole series. All he knew is that Carl would go into the dungeon, he would see all these 18 floors of it, and that's where he started. And he just started writing.
You can tell, yeah.
So
not always a bad thing, though.
But yeah, this one has some of the most fucked up scenes in the whole series, and also some of the funniest moments. And the anti-authoritarian, anti-capitalist, anti-fascist stuff in it is incredible. Like, there's always that bubbling under the surface of the previous books, and then there's moments towards the end of them where Carl, fucking screams
Sorry
out.
If you're a fascist listening to that.
Where Carl, screams out at the universe about how he will not be broken and how he will stand up to what the universe is doing to him and the rest of humanity. This one, it becomes fucking so much clearer and so much louder and so much bigger.
Get it read, people. Get it read.
It's fucking outstanding. And now... Like I said, I've got an hour and a half of it left. I'm at the last boss of this book, and I'm just sad that
gamers, man, fucking gamers.
I'm just sad that it's going to be a long wait for books 9 and 10.
Well, I feel like they've all come out really quick.
He's been releasing them since 2020.
Oh, you just got to it late.
I got to it late when the book 7 had just come out when I started listening to it. So he's getting them out about one a year.
Right.
So
it's not quick to write a book, is it, Gadget?
It depends. Matt Dinniman's a fast writer.
Stephen King is.
the seventh book, This Inevitable Ruin, is 26 hours on Audible.
Oof.
This one, Parade of Horribles, is 20 hours, and like he's getting them out like every year, 18 months.
Oh.
And then he's written like a one-off book in the meantime with Operation Bounce House. But there's also
it's going to be terrible for the fans when everyone finds out it's AI.
No, you can wait. I've read it. And you can
I know, I'm joking.
AI.
It's just the way he's just pumping them out.
Pumping them out. It wouldn't surprise me if Stephen King had been doing AI since the 70s. Because he went into the future and went back.
Because the dungeon AI is this kind of ever-present character and is kind of, as the books have gone on, it's slowly kind of starting to unravel because like the crawl's never gotten this far before. Like usually whatever species
AI
is
wouldn't have written itself like that.
It starts making Matt Dinniman start putting in jokes about generative AI at this point, and it's really fucking funny. So yeah, I'll talk up this series till the cows come home. But yeah,
he's recommending it, listener. He's recommending it.
Honestly, I'm very tempted. Once I finish this, I've got an audiobook that Kurt's recommended. I am really tempted to go back to the first book and go through all 8 of them again.
Oh me!
I've just done
Just
done a whole fucking re-listen of them. Like they are so good.
Do it, boy. Lovely, brilliant. Carry on then. Have we got any feedback, sir?
We do. Starting off, he's a man. He's a man with a flan. He's a man with a flan with a plan. It's Bobby Wayne.
We'll be seeing him next week.
Hi, besties. And I assume he's waving.
Do we have to?
These last few weeks, I've watched a fair few moving pictures.
Into pictures.
I watched They Will Kill You, an action comedy featuring Zazie Beetz as hotel maid Asia Reeves, starting a new job in a new hotel, only to find out she has been hired as a sacrifice for a satanic cult. The cultists quickly find out that she's not quite the easy pickings they anticipate. She fights her way to freedom. This movie was a lot of fun, action sequences were captivating, and the comedy was fairly well done. We even get Tom Felton in a few funny moments. I would actually see myself watching this again in the future. Bobby Blessing. I haven't heard anything about the show other than I saw the trailer, and the trailer started with Zazie Beetz punching a child in the face, and I'm in.
I love her so much. I love her.
I'm sure it's probably shit, but
you don't love her though. Love her.
Go on, here, stick.
Do you
remember the other day we were talking about Tom Felton?
Yeah.
This is what I was on about.
Oh, okay.
Butter.
It's.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Bobby Wayne who watches anything that Amazon will throw at him.
Well, next up, I also watched Bystanders. This film revolves around Abby, a student attending a house party with her friends in a secluded location where the boys of the party drug, assault, and murder her friends, targeting Abby next. Fucking hell, Bobby. She runs into a couple. She runs into a couple who are on their way home, and the couple step in to help them. Turns out the couple are murderers themselves, and so the tables quickly turned on the boys. This is one of those movies where I saw a couple of TikTok clips and figured it was worth a watch. The film was absolute fucking garbage. Not even the self-aware type of garbage that can be fun. The acting, script, camera work were all just poor, and I couldn't wait for it to be over. It might actually appeal to Candy, but for everyone else, it gets a big Bobby Boo.
Sounds great.
See, what you've got to understand is, I used to podcast with this man. He was one of my oldest, bestest mates of all time. And when we used to podcast, we used to, similar to this on the old podcast, we used to bring stuff up we've been up to, and he was like, guys, I'm recommending a new show called, what's it called? Glee. We're obsessed with Glee. This is the kind of caliber you're getting from this man. Loves Glee. Every week he used to come on and tell me which song they'd mashed up.
I just also do want to point out to Bobby where he says, I couldn't wait for it to be over. You can turn films off.
No. He's probably got a completionist in him. Probably. Love that boy.
He carries on to say, I've seen some other things, but I'll cover them another time. I do want to talk about The Boys, though. I might spoil a little bit, so if you don't want to read this out yet, I understand. We finally come to the conclusion of the original story, and oh boy, pun intended, did it feel rushed. There are plenty of moments that are played out how I figured they would, and both Homelander and Butcher's ending felt right, but how they got to those points just felt way off-piste.
Yeah.
The show has been alluding to Homelander finally reaching breaking point for 3 seasons and going mass destruction, and that would have been a perfect catalyst for the world seeing him for what he is. Instead, he just believes he is God and tries to convince everyone of the same.
Right?
No, but the problem is, by the time they'd realised how fucked up he was, they'd have killed them all, so there'd be no resolution. They'd all be dead.
This stinks a little of the Game of Thrones final season in that the directors have a new project, a spin-off of The Boys featuring Soldier Boy, and they have tried to wrap things up on their current project first as quick as possible.
So they can start playing the new toys.
I don't care about what Soldier Boy did.
Yeah.
It also
He's
doesn't
been extremely racist. That's what it would be.
It also doesn't help that Jensen Ackles' Soldier Boy has overtaken everyone else in popularity, and they probably didn't account for how they would wrap his story up and maintain his popularity for said spin-off show.
He is fantastic. Do you know what I will say is, thank goodness for those actors, because they were phenomenal. Regardless of how it ended, they were not diabolical whatsoever.
They were good choices.
I loved. I'm not going to say the superhero name, but I loved Kevin at the end.
Yeah,
it was so fucking good.
Yeah, he's great.
I've not bothered watching the last season of The Boys because I just kind of can't be arsed. But I remember I remember thinking like Soldier Boy was a great character who should have been.
He's supposed to be Captain America that doesn't like anyone that's not a white Christian.
Yeah, but he should have just stayed in season 3. He should have been like, because he gets unfrozen quite early on, and then he kind of goes through season 3, has his story, kicks the fuck out of Homelander, and then gets put on ice again. And I think as a character, that's what Soldier Boy works for. He doesn't need to be this kind of prequel bait or sidequel or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone expected his popularity.
It's because he was doing songs on TikTok.
Fat Freddy, everybody's fly.
Oh, so good.
He's doing Blondie songs.
It's probably still worth seeing out, Gadget. Like, I wouldn't say it's I'd to the point where it's just like unwatchable. I'm just disappointing. So
it's one of those things that if it gets spoiled for me, I'm not going to be that arsed.
Again, it's a show that I don't think you can get that spoiled to you because you can probably predict the ending.
Yeah, you can probably see where it's going.
There's no mystery. It's not a twist. There's no twist.
Let me guess. Homelander and Butcher fight on the White House lawn and it all goes to shit.
No, they end up having a big romp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
completely wrong there.
Shagging.
Fantastic.
You just goes, do you know what? Why don't you two just fuck? And then
they do.
Yeah.
And then they go,
that's what they meant by scorched earth.
Why didn't we think of this beforehand?
You got it all wrong.
Speaking of Scorched Earth, Xenos has been on. She says, it's too fucking hot and the sky needs to fuck off for a bit. Agreed. Anyway, I think this is an autocorrect fail. Anyway, I went to an improvement comedy show at the Cheltenham Fringe last night. I assume that means improv. With two guys.
Maybe they just need to improve.
Just doing impressions of Tim Allen.
Funny.
They're doing impressions of Tim Allen.
Fuck off.
They weren't that great. Yeah, I got my money's worth.
Anyway, I went to an improv comedy show at Cheltenham Fringe last night, which two guys I know were in, and it was great. I've never been to a live comedy thing before, and I had a really good time with it. Very much in the
Does Cheltenham do other things that's not horse related?
Apparently.
Oh. Cheltenham's great. Love Cheltenham. Up the Chelt.
First, what horses came from?
It's where horses come from. Absolutely, Oodles. That's all everyone needs to know about Cheltenham. It's the same way that Twickenham's where rugby comes from.
That's where rugby's born, yeah.
Not rugby, Twickenham.
Yeah, absolutely.
She says, very much in the vein of Whose Line Is It Anyway, with points to each team being completely arbitrary, including a few of their games. Helping Hands, for example, if you've watched the show before. We'll definitely go do something similar again in the future, ideally in cooler weather.
Yeah.
As an improv actor myself, as we all are, I like it. I like the sound of that.
Mike Halstead's been on saying, Dinniman, you son of a bitch, you did it again. Dungeon Crawler Car 8, A Parade of Horribles was fucking fantastic.
You two are like fucking twins.
He started listening to it after I told him to.
You've seen the twins on Invincible, haven't you, Stig? Those blue twins. These two ball fuckers.
Mike Halstead's not bald.
But which one's the real
Well,
one?
he's going to be bald when he sees. He's going to think, you know what? I'm going to shave my hair and be more like my idol, Gadget.
Yeah. Which one's the real one? Which is the
Which one's the real one? Who knows? Who knows? I'm not the clone.
He's bearded. He's from Yorkshire. He does gardening for a living. He smells like wood.
So do you.
Drinks gin. I don't do
You
gardening.
just told us before this podcast you were doing gardening.
I was mowing the fucking lawn. I wasn't doing gardening.
No.
Anyway,
Any boyfriends?
A Prayer Horrible is fucking fantastic. After the chaos of faction wars in the last book, I really like the focus being back on Carl and Donut this floor, and this floor feeling like a level again. It starts off a bit slow. It fucking doesn't. But it has one of the most chaotic endings of all the books so far. I haven't got there yet. As Gadget will tell you, chapter 57 is just perfection. I will tell you chapter 57 in this book. This is one you must listen to on the audiobook because chapter 57 is chapter 57 and it's incredible.
Which one's the real clone, Stig?
Anyway, he goes on to say, anyway, have fun next week. I'm gutted I can't make it down, but it's my sister-in-law's hen do, so I'm stuck babysitting nieces and nephews.
That's not
How
fucking
rude.
good enough excuse.
Bring the
them.
nieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the nephews.
Yeah.
Don't leave the nephews
So you
on their
go
own.
to the park and just go for a few hours longer.
Yeah.
Just
There's snakes and ladders at this thing we're going to. I've been told it's board games.
It's a family friendly. It's a family friendly show. We're going to make sure Biggie's got like the chastity thing on that stops him taking his pants down.
It's not going to be family friendly. I'm wearing a kilt.
Oh, you're going to do the fucking Basic Instinct thing, aren't you?
Yep. I'm going all Jonathan Davis on my ass. Cross Braveheart.
Last up is Heatwave Boy Angry Kurt. I'm blaming him entirely for this heatwave.
It's hot shit.
Short one for me this week is game-wise, I've just been continuing to play Vampire Survivors. I think it means Vampire Crawlers. And I'll hopefully finish it before 007 First Light comes out this week. Yeah, that's going to be his entire personality this next week, this 007 game.
Absolutely. So it should be.
No new films, but TV-wise, I've got through the second season of The Night Manager, which is just as good as season one. If you like your spy espionage shows, get on it. Tom Hiddleston and Hugh Laurie are brilliant in it. It's a good cast.
I like
I enjoyed
both
the first
actors.
one. I haven't seen the second one.
I started watching the first season. I didn't carry on. It's not that this is fucking shit, but I didn't carry on because there was other stuff.
Fair enough.
Happens a lot, doesn't it?
It does. Book-wise, I finished the Derby County book I didn't like much, and now I've moved on to a book called The Last Contract of Isako by Fonda Lee, who you might know from the Green Bones saga.
Of course.
I came across this after a pal of mine who runs a sci-fi and fantasy book channel on YouTube gave it a rave review, and when I saw it on the shelf as a new in stock book in the library, I thought I'll give it a shot. I'm about a third of the way in, and it's been excellent. The blurb is, Isako is a legendary swordswoman, but every legend must come to an end. When her longtime client unexpectedly retires, she plans to follow, to walk out into the frozen wasteland of their planet with her head held high and her family enriched by her death. But when she's offered one final mission, she can't refuse, especially when she realizes who lies at the center of it all, Martin, her last and worst apprentice, who somehow made his way to the top. As she's thrust into a world of corporate espionage and shadowy secrets, what she uncovers could forever change humanity's existence among the stars.
I like after all those fantastical names, one of them's called Martin.
Martin.
It's like on June when one of them's called Paul.
And a Duncan. There's a Duncan.
Yeah, there is a Duncan.
I've been thoroughly engrossed, and as Gadget knows, I've been pestering him to read it throughout, as I think Gadget would love this. It is next after Dungeon Crawler Carl before I start the re-listen of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
It's crazy. Book club. We need to start a book club. Patreon book club.
I really thought you said butt plug there for a second. I don't know.
I'm not. Why not?
I've got a 3D printer. Can help you with that.
Oh my god.
Flared base
the power of a 3D printer. I can't imagine what I'd build. What I'd print. Evil.
But anyway, yes,
Cool.
that's the feedback.
Cool. Thank you for the feedback. As always, links to all our extracurricular activity are in our show notes. And please consider becoming a patron because we appreciate you and we love you. And we've got content coming. We have ideas ruminating for content. But again, this is normally where I'd ask Stig to tell us what's coming up. But the main thing that's in our minds is coming up is the fact that we're doing a live show. I know it's boring to people that are not going, but we're doing a fucking live show and it's kind of taking a focus out of a lot of stuff. But
one thing,
go on.
actually going to release Fast X.
I thought we were just going to surprise him with that, but lovely, yeah.
Well, no, it'll be out before this comes out, so...
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. The saga is finally over. And I bet they both fucking loved it.
Well, I don't want to reveal it.
And then we'll decide what to do after that. But yeah, normally we'd do a Candyland, but we're going to paywall this again because we've been going on a while, and we're not going to keep paywalling Candyland, but it is a bit of premium content because she's a premium gal. So if you are not a patron, this is the end of the road for you. Please consider it because you get all that shit. You get extra 5 films that Stig's been watching. You get extra Candyland at the moment. You get more of them. Sometimes we just start talking about bollocks. It's fun.
Normally.
Yeah. So, ta-da!
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-da.
Bye.